Hi. Hey, this is funny. Wait, hold on. The video seems to be malfunctioning. Hold on. Deactivate, activate. Huh. What's happening? कैसे हैं आप? मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको साफ? Yes, no, maybe. All right, here I am. What's happening? What's happening? That's it. कैसे हैं आप? क्या चल रहा है? BITSAT 2021. कोई है जो भी BITSAT दे रहा है? गेसिंग आप BITSAT दे रहे होंगे तभी तो आप ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं. 2 दिन में है ना सेशन? पेपर? कब है आपका? What date is your BITSAT at? When are you writing it? What is the scene? And what is this spam, dude? Sayam. Late. Come, bhai, when have I ever been late? That's one thing I take pride in, man, being on time in places. Session था 8:30 8:30 शुरू हुआ है. Hi, Satvik. कैसे हो भाई? What's new with you? What's happening? So, hey, Rushabh, Hare Krishna. Are you giving BITSAT? Yeah? बढ़िया यार. दो. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm still finding my something weird about my setup. It looks like it's moved somehow. I can't put my finger on it, but I think कुछ तो बदला है जिसकी वजह से मेरा bearing थोड़ा सा physical bearing I'm a little bit lost on. Anyway, I'm good. आप कैसे हैं? Hi Sohail, good to see you. I'm good, Satvik. How are you doing? Hare Krishna Rishabh. Let's get started, shall we? I've got 40 questions for you as usual. एक दो सवाल थोड़े अजीब थे. अजीब in the sense that I'll show you. The answer was weird. संयम आके स्पैम करके चला गया. स्पैम है यहाँ पे. विराट कोहली लेट. देखो टाइम पास करने लोग आ गए. हम लाइफ में लेट नहीं होते, हम टाइम पे आते हैं सब. All right, you're not giving me BITSAT? All right. Hey Aryan, how you doing? Aryan's room. Funny name. All right. क्या चल रहा है ऋषभ? It's been a while since we spoke. हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत टेलीग्राम बात कर लेते हैं, बट यार तुम एक्टिव नहीं हो आजकल टेलीग्राम पे, क्या चल रहा है? खैर, we'll talk. Let's start the questions, हाँ? BITSAT 2021 के हम लोग पेपर्स करने वाले हैं. You know how BITSAT works, right? Memory based questions जो होते हैं मेरे पास, so we'll do the best we can. Okay. Here's the first question. And interestingly, as the number of questions increase, थोड़ा मतलब question number increases, थोड़ा सा complexity बढ़ जाती है, थोड़ी सी. Most of the questions पहले 20 वाले सवाल में you'll see is direct NCERT, and then 21 to 40 में things take a step up a little bit. Option B, Sohail. All right. अरे वाह कोहली साहब, congratulations. दिल्ली में जा रहे हैं तो बताइएगा. Come on Discord. There are some other students who are also going to Delhi from there. Couple of students going to Kanpur as well. Easy one, Aryan. Yeah. Option B. Yeah. Sure. Rishabh, आइए. Go to that bento link. You can join Discord channels, Telegram, कहीं पे भी आ सकते हो. Most volatile compound इसमें से कौन सा है? Volatile मतलब कि जिसकी what is volatile? Are you sure it's para? Interesting. B है आपको लग रहा है? अच्छा ठीक है. Volatility का मतलब क्या होता है? एक मॉलिक्यूल और दूसरे मॉलिक्यूल के बीच में इंटरेक्शन. अंग्रेजी में we call that as intermolecular हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग. इंट्रा मतलब एक मॉलिक्यूल के अंदर है नहीं है, दैट डजंट मैटर. दो मॉलिक्यूल्स के बीच में जिसकी बॉन्डिंग थोड़ी बहुत कम होगी, दैट इज व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी नॉट दैट ग्रेट, राइट? सो मेरे हिसाब से तो ऑर्थो भाई साहब होना चाहिए ना, नॉट बी. इट शुड बी ए, राइट? ऋषभ को बी लग रहा है. अच्छा, ऋषभ बी है क्या? हाँ, मोस्ट वॉलेटाइल लिखा है यार. Is there something I missed here? I don't know what is happening anymore. What happened? Okay, we're going to explain one more time because दो लोग B बोल रहे हैं. And B is para-nitrophenol. Para का तो boiling point higher होगा, right? Because it's going to have intermolecular hydrogen bonding between this nitrogen, not nitrogen, nitrogen के बीच होगा ना? हाँ, nitrogen, hydrogen, OH का, etc. Yeah, exactly. So, what are you guys talking about? So, this is going to have a higher boiling point. You guys can look it up. Come on. I feel like you guys are messing with me अभी. मुझे लग रहा है मेरे साथ mess कर रहे हो. You're just messing with me. Right? ये higher melting point होगा. Boiling point होगा इसका. And this have a lower boiling point because the hydrogen bonding is kind of being quote unquote spent on this. So, it's going to be also, guys. Come on. क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? I don't get it. You are messing with me, definitely. Next question. What is the magnetic moment of Ti2 plus? Ti2 plus. Titanium 2 plus की बात हो रही है. Titanium. All right, I think you can do this. The way I remember this, and this is a weird, funny thing to do. Scandium, titanium, vanadium. I always forget कौन सा किस order में. So I just go STUV, right? It's alphabetical, STUV. So I know this is the order. This is 21, this is 22, this is 23. After you can figure it out. How? देखो, what is scandium? Scandium is argon, जो भी बोलना चाहे. And then 3D1, 4S2. Because of the N plus L rule, I'm in the teaching mode, पूरे मोड में. S will get filled in first, 4s, उसके बाद D भरेगा, तो almost all of them you'll see 4s, 1 or 2. 1 if you have exchange energy going on, right? If you have 3d5, 3d10 species, otherwise it's 4s2. And then fill in होता है, ठीक है. Magnetic moment of 2 plus. But filling जो भी हो, बाहर निकलने वाले इलेक्ट्रॉन पहले होते हैं 4s के, right? ये सब तो आप जानते ही हैं. तो this is the ground state of titanium, ठीक है. 2 plus क्या होगा? ये हो जाएगा. बचा क्या? 2. Magnetic moment क्या होगा इसका? Under root n into n plus 2. You know this is approximately equal to n plus 1. I have done this multiple times. अगर मेरी एक भी गलती से आपने सेशन अटेंड किया लाइफ, you'll know I always write this. This is true, right? But we don't need this right now. ये हमको जरूरत नहीं है. They're asking for the root directly. हाँ, इसमें ज्यादा दिमाग लगाना ही नहीं है. देखो, they're asking for under root values directly. So root 2 into 2 plus 2, which is root 8, will be the answer. बस खत्म. Simple, straightforward, easy question. Right? Two very easy questions to begin with, right? Rishabh Kumar, श्रेयांश, सोहेल all saying 8. भाई कितने ऋषभ है? अच्छा, एक ऋषभ कुमार और दूसरा ऋषभ पाल. ओके, दोनों लोग हैं. ठीक है, सही है, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Why only Xe can form compounds with fluorine among noble gases? Wow. What do we do here? बहुत भारी सवाल, हाँ. Large size, low electronegativity, high ionization energy. Obviously not this. Low electron gain enthalpy. This is weird. I think it's size, isn't it? What do you think? It's because of the size is what मुझे लग रहा है, क्योंकि बड़ा साइज है, मतलब जो बाहर वाले इलेक्ट्रॉन थे, they're like chill man, it's okay, bond बनाओ ना बनाओ, we don't care so much, they're really far away. That's the main reason. It's yeah, A, right? I feel it should be A as well. सहीना विराट जी, बिल्कुल सही बोला आपने. कोहली साहब आपका असली नाम क्या है? और यहाँ पे डॉक्स नहीं होना चाहते क्या? खैर, somebody wanted to know how they can reach out to me on Telegram or on Discord. This is it. Just go to that bento link that's there. Let me just quickly show you. It takes me a minute to do this. Window capture, this, that, MS Edge, new tab. Hold on. Let me just show you how to reach out to me. And when I say me, I mean collectively, all of us, because we've got such awesome students on Discord. They're all amazing. And on Telegram. Rishabh is active on Telegram. So you can chat with all of them. So Discord ka link ye hai, upar. You can reach me on Telegram on all these things. If you want to see my session, you can do all this. This is a pinned comment. Hai. If you want to download the Aakash web app, that's also on the pinned comment. All right, let's get back to this. We are on a rapid fire mode, yeah? So, jaldi, let's go. What's the next question? Agla sawal kya hai? Agla sawal bhi straightforward hai. Which of the following inert gases is used as a cryogenic agent? Cryogenic मतलब कि ठंडा हो जाता है बहुत ज़्यादा, right? Something that is easy to liquefy, maybe. What is cryogenic? किसी को मालूम है क्या? Ved, thank you Ved for sharing. You're an awesome person. All right, Ved, great name. Bhari naam, bhai. Great. That's why you can reach out to me on Telegram or on Discord. What's the deal here? Sahina says D. Krypton? No, it's not the weight. I felt like I gave you the wrong direction. Yeah. The deal is it should have a low boiling point. मैं आपको बोला था भारी mass and all. That was the wrong direction. Yeah. Sorry about that. If it has a really low boiling point, that means it stays a gas for a really long time. और liquid बनने में बहुत समय है और उसके पास है. So, in fact, helium also is used in superconductivity, right? A different reason for a different reason. But the general idea is that lowest boiling point helium का होगा, which is the answer right here. This is all theory, man. I mean, there's not much to explain here. Virat ji, I don't think so, yaar. Most of the IITs, a lot of IITs have removed the option of branch change from what I know. Most of the old IITs have removed the option of branch change. सिर्फ दिल्ली में शायद है, बाकी सब हटा दिया है. You can come to Discord. There's a guy who posted it. I can share that with you. Maybe after 5-10 questions, I'll share that with you. Yeah. Lakshmi saying C. Shreyansh is on C as well. Sohail and Virat are on A. Okay, I feel it's A as well. This is from group 18 elements. This is most likely in NCERT. एक बार देख लेना. Let's go to the next question. This is interesting. Also very easy. For the following reaction, 2A plus 3B gives 3C plus 4D. Expression for rate of reaction is what? Try this out. I'm going to look up the list of the places that do not allow branch change anymore, since Virat Kohli ji is asking, Ved Saab is asking. I posted it recently on Discord. I got it from some other community, but I posted it recently. Where did I post it? Let me see. मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ. आप लोग आंसर तो बताइए. I'll also share my screen once I find it. Mod section. How do I search for stuff on Discord? It's awesome Discord, but कभी ढूंढना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है लाइफ में. खैर, Discord में, not life में. D C cryogenic. आर्यन साहब, cryogenic मतलब really low temperature. Yeah, cryo matlab thanda, genic matlab produces cold. So yeah, to make things really cold. Okay, to keep things frozen practically for a very I know I'm not doing a good job explaining the term cryogenic to you, but yeah, it's basically just बहुत ठंडा रखना, ठीक है? And because helium has a low boiling point, it stays as a gas for a much wider temperature range. And so if I get solid helium somehow, or sorry, if I get liquid helium somehow, that's going to be like, oof, that's going to have a very potent impact on keeping things cool. That's the broad idea. ठीक है. All right, C or D both. I like it. सबने पकड़ लिया. Aryan's room सही ना? Shreyansh has got C right. Aryan is saying D. All right, it's C and D both. Absolutely. Right? दोनों होने चाहिए. I don't know why they did that, but I guess this actually did come in this thing. दोनों होना चाहिए. The general idea is the expression of rate of reaction is minus 1 by A minus 1 by B plus 1 by C plus 1 by D etc ये सब चीजें. But ये क्यों होता है? Why is this there? Do you want to talk about why this is there? ये कहाँ से आता है? Where does this come from? Do you want to talk about it, or are you good on this? Are you good on the theory of where this comes from? The basic idea is this. Okay, if I take 1 mole of A, I get 3 by 2 mole of B. That gets reacted. So for every mole of A, 3 by 2 mole of B gets reacted. ठीक है? Okay. Which means B is 3 by 2 times faster than A. समझ में आ रहा है? Minus dB by dt equal to 3 by 2 minus dA by dt. You see where I'm going with this? So you get minus dB by dt times 1 by 3 equal to 1 by 2 times minus dA by dt, which is the same thing you get here. ठीक है? This is how you figure it out. Please don't mug this, okay? बहुत लोग इसको आसानी से mug कर लेते हैं, but they forget this part. How do you get speed of reaction? 1 mole of A gives 3 by 2 mole of B. मतलब B is depreciating or B is reacting 3 by 2 times faster than A is reacting. Time नीचे चला जा रहा है. That's all. Answer बहुत simple है. C or D. It's straightforward. Let's go to the next one. Cyclohexanol on reacting with H2SO4 and then heating. This is a good question. Simple question, but also pretty good. Aryan is being bugged out by the yellow dot. I can't resolve the yellow dot. That's this pen, dude. That's like the software. That's the software ka. It's bugging you like that cat following that pen. Yeah, I know. You got it. That's the problem. Very high resolution screen. वो सब कुछ दिख रहा है. सही है. Option A. Yeah. Thanos is on A as well. Thanos from Discord is here. Welcome, Thanos. Thanos को seat मिल गई है. फिर भी यहाँ आ गए. Thanos, you're awesome. Rahman, yes. Shreyansh, all right. Everyone's saying A. Cyclohexene. This is an easy one as well. Got to be careful. Don't put things like cyclohexene. Come on, that's not going to happen, right? This is weird. The same thing. None of these also the weird option. What's happening here? एक तरफ OH, एक तरफ H. There's dehydration happening. That's it. You get cyclohexene. Simple answer. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. One of the starting bits of organic जो पढ़ाते हैं वहाँ पे, ठीक है? Okay, this is an easy one too, but got to think a little bit. The major product obtained on reaction of 3-methyl butene with HCl. 3-methyl butene. What is 3-methyl butene? You know what I like doing, right? मैं चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग हमेशा लाइन डायग्राम पहले बना लें. 3-methyl butene. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. तो 3-methyl butene. Butene मतलब यहाँ पे आ गया. ठीक है? Yeah, I see. There is a bit of an offset. Yeah. I need another screen basically, right? तब ये तुमको नहीं दिखेगा. So I'm doing. मैं थोड़ा बहुत क्या बोलता हूँ? Not काम चलो. Like I'm managing with space I have in my room right now. So there's one monitor. Then the second thing is this thingy here, this Wacom thingy. If I get a third thing, then you won't see the dot. But getting the third thing is heavy on this laptop. So we're gonna have to deal with this. All right, cool. What's up? ऋषभ, क्या भाई ऐसे मत करो यार, मत करो, फोकस करो पढ़ाई पे. ऑलराइट, ऑप्शन ए कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं, कुछ लोग ऑप्शन बी बोल रहे हैं. नमस्ते नंदिनी जी, प्रणाम. आर्यन, कोहली साहब, एवरीवन इज सेइंग ए. श्रेयांश, रहमान, सब लोग ए बोल रहे हैं. सुहेल भी ए बोल रहे हैं, सहीना बी बोल रही है. अच्छा ठीक है, देखते हैं क्या होगा. कुछ लोग ए और बी बोल रहे हैं. मतलब कि दे आर सेइंग कि इज दिस एन SN1 और SN2 रिएक्शन, और क्या ये मैटर करता है SN1 और SN2 हो? नहीं, नीदर. नो, देयर इज अ डबल बॉन्ड ओवर हियर. इसके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जा रहे हैं, ठीक है. How do I do this? Okay, double bond के electrons go away. What do they attack? I've got HCl, इलेक्ट्रॉन जा रहा है तो शायद H पे ही जाएगा, ठीक है। अगर ये डबल बॉन्ड के इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यहाँ पे गए तो मुझे प्लस चार्ज कहीं ना कहीं आएगा, SN1 SN2, ठीक है। आई डोंट नो, SN1 SN2 मालूम नहीं, ठीक है, देखेंगे। बट ठीक है, दिस विल अटैक व्हाट, इट अटैक द H प्लस। Cl माइनस तो क्या करेगा, Cl माइनस विल कम हियर। आई हैव मेड अ प्लस चार्ज ऑन दिस, इज दैट राइट? वेयर डू आई मेक द प्लस चार्ज, इधर हियर और हियर, राइट? इसके जो है 3 हाइड्रोजन मैंने ड्रॉ किए हैं, इसके होंगे 2 हाइड्रोजन, राइट? 1 2 3, जस्ट 1 हाइड्रोजन राइट, एक हाइड्रोजन बच जाएगा, ठीक है। सो आई कैन डू दिस, और दे कैन बी अ हाइड्राइड शिफ्ट, okay, from here to here. This looks like it's, if I'm getting a plus charge, by the way, अगर plus charge बन रहा है, hydride shift, Thanos is absolutely right, hydride shift, thank you, thank you, thank you. अगर hydride shift हो रही है, then it is more likely that I will get chlorine added on the same carbon जिसमें methyl already है. The only option which has chlorine and methyl on the same carbon is option A. So I am leaning towards option A. कारण ये, ठीक है। सो मेजर प्रोडक्ट ये होगा, माइनर प्रोडक्ट ये होगा, ठीक है। दिस इज द लॉजिक दैट वी आर गोइंग टू गो विद। एब्सोल्युटली राइट, गुड जॉब, गुड जॉब। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जिसमें हमको थोड़ा सा एफर्ट लगा, राइट? दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा सा एफर्ट लगाने की जरूरत पड़ी। ओके, कूल। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, वी ऑलरेडी डन विद 7 क्वेश्चंस इन 15 मिनट्स। बढ़िया है, बढ़िया, वी आर डूइंग, वी आर गुड टाइम। Rydberg's constant is same for all elements. It should be the angular momentum and energy of Li2 plus, of which orbital is equal to angular momentum and energy of 1s orbital of hydrogen atom. Try करो, इस क्वेश्चन में मुझे थोड़ी सी डिस्क्रिपेंसी लगी है। मे बी इट इज बिकॉज याद करने में कुछ गड़बड़ी होगी, बट थोड़ी डिस्क्रिपेंसी लगी है। मे बी फिगर दैट डिस्क्रिपेंसी आउट ऑल्सो व्हेन यू आर डूइंग दिस। सिंपल आइडिया ये है, और एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज गिवन बाय NH by 2 पाई, और कुछ चाहिए? एनर्जी क्या होती है, Z स्क्वायर बाई N स्क्वायर E नॉट। अब बाकी आप करिए, करके मुझे बताइए हाउ डू यू डू दिस। कहां गई यार वो लिस्ट जो मैं आपको दिखाने वाला था? वेयर इज द लिस्ट, वेयर इज दैट कॉलेज लिस्ट जहां पे ब्रांच चेंज नहीं होता है? याद है क्या किसी को? मुझे लगता है मैंने कॉलेज वाले में ही डाला होगा। आई हैव क्रिएटेड अ स्मॉल थिंग फॉर 2024 कॉलेज सीट्स, उसी में शायद मैंने डाला होगा। मस्ट बी, मेक सेंस देयर। हाँ, मिल गया, मिल गया, मिल गया, मिल गया, मिल गया, मिल गया। होल्ड ऑन, आई विल जस्ट शो दिस टू यू। होल्ड ऑन वन मोमेंट। कहाँ है हम, कहाँ है हम? अच्छा, कमेंट्स देख लीजिए, किसी ने कुछ बोला? नॉट गेटिंग द आइडिया, आर्यन? अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है। ये बोल रहे हैं आर्यन जी, इधर ए और डी, है ना? एग्जैक्टली सोहेल, मुझे भी यही लगा, मुझे भी एग्जैक्टली यही लगा, है ना? शुड बी ए और डी, वाई ओनली वन ऑफ देम? मुझे भी यही लगा। बट ए और डी में भी एक चीज फिट नहीं हो रही है, या ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम, तभी तो मैंने NH by 2 पाई लिखा है, राइट? ओ नहीं, ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम इज अंडर रूट L into L plus 1, राइट? है ना? थैनोस, दैट इज ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम। Just angular momentum NH by 2 pi. The reason why orbital angular momentum does not make sense is because orbital angular momentum है क्या? सोचते हैं, अगर ऑर्बिटल होता तो L की वैल्यू Li2 प्लस, यार आई डोंट नो हाउ दैट वुड वर्क, राइट? ओके, लेट्स सी। 3s तो 0 हो जाता, 3d would be something else, 1s orbital. So if you look at orbital, then only 3 and 4s can be answers, right? But उससे differentiate कर सकते हैं। Yeah, that's a very good observation, Thanos. Very good observation. ठीक है, let's try Thanos' way. Okay, Thanos बोल रहे हैं कि it is not angular momentum, but orbital angular momentum. And I like this because if we do this, then maybe we can come to. Let's see. But उससे एक चीज और थोड़ी कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जाती है। ठीक है, एनर्जी वाले देखते हैं, एनर्जी ऑफ विच, ठीक है, थैनोस, ये तो शायद हो जाएगा। If I say that energy is Z square by N square times E naught, right? Li2 plus की एनर्जी होगी 3 square by N square of Li, which is going to be equal to 1 by N square of hydrogen. इसका तो N एक ही हुआ है, 1s दिया मतलब N भी इसका एक ही होगा, ठीक है? That means N must be equal to 3, ठीक है? N is 3. Okay, we have sorted that out. If N is 3, then my confusion with this problem was कि भाई, if N is 3, it could be A or D. Okay, and then the bigger problem then is that if I take 3D, it should have the same energy as 3s, right? Because it is single electron species है, Li2 plus है तो क्या हुआ? Single electron species 3D और 3s the same होगा. But if we take what Thanos said, that is a lovely point of view. Thanos बोल रहे हैं कि इसको ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम ले लो, ठीक है? अगर मैं ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम ले लूं, अंडर रूट ऑफ L इंटू L प्लस 1 हो जाएगा, और L वैल्यू दोनों की है 0, इसकी भी 0, मतलब कि दिस वैल्यू इज गोइंग टू बी 0. आई नो इसके अंदर इसके बाद h बार भी है. What is I should look this up. I haven't looked this up. I've been lazy. What is h? को पेट कटा h को क्या बोलते हैं? Is it called h bar? Is it called something else? Please educate me. Yeah, I keep calling it h bar. I feel it's wrong because h bar should be this, right? This is called something else. Pet kata h, right? That is h by 2 pi. This is the actual value. But anyway, since L is 0, it doesn't matter. That could be it. It could be it. Yes. So hell, degeneracy is applicable to all single electron species because there is no second electron to mess with the fields of, you know, जो positive charge है उसका, and there is no repulsion happening. It is applicable to all of them. Absolutely, Sohail. बिल्कुल सही बोला. Reduce Planck's constant. Yeah, that's too much. I want to know what this is called. Pet kata h. I want to know, like, is there like a h bar? Can I call it something like that? Anyway, all right. Yes, cool. D is 2. Yeah. So answer is A. Good. Thanks. You sorted this out for me. Yeah. All right. Good. Thinking outside the box. I like it. Sodium iodide reacts with ammonia to give what? I'll give you the list of those things. Those colleges in parallel. जो आप लोग पूछ रहे थे कि कहाँ पे है जहाँ पे नहीं होता है ब्रांच चेंज. ये सोर्स दिया था स्कल क्रशर भाई साहब ने, जिसका नाम एक्चुअल नाम काफी अच्छा है. एक्चुअल नाम क्या है? स्ट्रीमर मोड है तो वो हटा दिया था उन्होंने एक्चुअल नाम. आयुष भाई साहब नाम है उनका. ठीक है, कूल. स्क्रीनशॉट ही डाल देता हूं, है ना? रुको, कहां से क्या करें? आंसर इसका आप दे रहे हो. दिस वन इज इजी टू डू और दिस इज कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. दिस वन ऑफ थिंग, यू ईदर नो इट और यू डोंट बॉस. देयर इज नो टू वेज अराउंड दिस. ठीक है, अगर या तो हमको मालूम है या तो नहीं मालूम है. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी एबल टू गेस दिस. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गेस्टिमेट दिस. दैट्स नॉट हैपनिंग. ठीक है, दिस इज द लिस्ट गाइस ऑफ कहां गया? दिस इज द लिस्ट ऑफ कॉलेजेस जहां ब्रांच चेंज नहीं होता है. एनआईटी आंध्रा, एनआईटी सूरत, वारंगल, ट्रिची, राउरकेला, कुरुक्षेत्र, रायपुर, पुडुचेरी एटसेट्रा, पटना, नागालैंड, सूरतकल, हमीरपुर, दिल्ली, कैलकाटा, इलाहाबाद, जयपुर. आईआईटीज में धारवाड़, जम्मू, धनबाद, मद्रास, हैदराबाद, खड़गपुर, मंडी, बॉम्बे एंड भुवनेश्वर. नन ऑफ दीज प्लेसेस अलाउ अ ब्रांच चेंज आफ्टर. तो तुम सीजीपीए के बाद वो ब्रांच चेंज करोगे, ये सब भूल जाओ. ठीक है, दिस इज व्हाट दैट लिस्ट वाज. यू कैन लुक कम बैक टू दिस टाइम स्टैम्प एंड सी दिस. इट्स फाइन. ऑलराइट, लेट्स गो बैक टू व्हाट वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट. इसका क्या होगा आंसर? Yeah, I know it's called reduce Planck's constant. I completely get you. मैं बोल रहा था, is there a shortcut? It's like h bar. Can I call it something else? That's what I was asking. Reduce Planck's constant. बहुत सही बोला आपने. I know that's absolutely right. Sodium iodide reacts with ammonia to give. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Sahina. Sohail. I want to go with what Sohail is saying. D और B होगा. D थोड़ा अजीब सा लग रहा है ना. But ठीक है. Let's look at the theory. क्या कर? छोड़ो उसको. When you take, this is from NCERT. Directly by NCERT का snap डाला है मैंने. The reason I give you guys snips from NCERT is to encourage you to study from NCERT. I know a lot of people who are accustomed to studying from online resources. आजकल NCERT नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, and I am honestly trying to push you in that direction. Please, NCERT तो पढ़िए. बाकी extra things are great, but please read NCERT. Okay. This guy is saying here that you get this awesome thing. Okay. Now this becomes interesting because if I say this, metals on liquid ammonia give deep blue solution which are conducting in nature, etc. Sodium iodide, what does sodium have to do with this? That's interesting. Does this help? I don't think this helps. Even after you do all this, there's no way for you to know what's going to happen, right? Because this just gives कि अगर ये x plus y है, ये x है, ये y है. This is not very helpful. Was this helpful? Not very helpful. The answer is A. You're right. I feel weirded out that they've actually asked this question. It's a difficult question for them to ask. It's you guess it or you get it or you don't. Inorganic is weird like that. We're gonna move on to the next one. In photography, which compound uses fixing? I'm a little skeptical about questions like this. Are they really asking these questions? Here, skeptical. But okay, since it's here, fixing agent, I feel like it should be thiosulfate, right? But there are two options that have thiosulfate: sodium and ammonium thiosulfate. So does the counter ion matter? कौन सा सोडियम और अमोनियम ले रहे हो, और should you just mark both? There is an option that goes C and D. What do you think? Right, you can guess it through, but Sohail, problem ये है कि इसमें बाकी सब में भी +1 है ना. देखो यहाँ पे भी Sohail, इधर भी it is +1. It is +1 everywhere. In fact, I3- is an ion too. सब सेम लगता है सोहेल, दैट्स अ प्रॉब्लम. नहीं थैनोस, that's what I'm trying to say, you can't do that. I3 minus is an ion, है ना? I don't know if you have studied this. अगर if you have attended those sessions with me, you get this, right? उसका जो है क्या बोलते हैं, बॉन्डिंग से स्ट्रक्चर ऐसा बनता है. इट्स लाइक देयर लॉट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैंगिंग अराउंड देयर, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 और एक और है, one extra electron pair here, right? It's I3 minus, so it's not going to, कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो तुम उसमें. Like you cannot predict it using that. Anyway, इस वाले का आंसर will be all of them, which is A and B, not all of them, not sodium chloride, will be A and B, so both of this. ठीक है. All right, next, this is a theoretical question. The compound formed a reaction of, fun, organic. This is interesting. The compound formed a reaction of epoxy ethane with NH3 and pani. Easy to do or this is hard? I know, right? Thanos, what do we do with question like that? क्या करें, क्या ना करें, ये कैसी मुश्किल है, कोई तो बता दे इसका हल, ओ मेरे भाई. I'm sure you have no idea what song where that's coming from, but it's not a song. I did not make that up, although it sounded like I did, but it was actually a pretty awesome song. Can you solve this question? Ethane, epoxy ethane. What on earth is epoxy ethane? Epoxy आपने लाइफ में सुना है क्या होता है? Epoxy is basically something like this, ठीक है, which has this sort of a bond. It's an ether, but a cyclic ether, so to speak. ठीक है, epoxy ethane, simplest. ठीक है, epoxy का नाम पहले लाइफ में सुना है कि नहीं सुना है? मे बी पेंट्स में कहीं ना कहीं सुना होगा. यस नो मे बी, बताइए बताइए. हियर डूड, क्या होता है इपॉक्साइड? मैंने यहां पे लिंक आपको दे दिया. ग्रेट, गुड टू नो दैट यू नो थैनोस, अच्छी बात है. ठीक है, epoxy ethane with ammonia and H2O. I've said this hundreds of times, right? All organic reactions are acid-base reactions. Ammonia is going to be a base. How does it behave like an acid? इसके पास electrons हैं. This carbon is connected to an electronegative oxygen. So maybe these electrons will come here. If these electrons come here, then what happens? Then things get started. Then this will open up. ठीक है, ये खुल जाएगा, sim, and this will get a negative charge. Okay, awesome. Because, well, it's bond broke. What happened, man? Took its electron, went away. ठीक है. So when this comes here, yeah. Okay, pranam, Adi. I don't know what to do with this. Sahina is like, बहुत हो गया. Shifting electron density oxygen, then attack by NH3. Like it. यार इतनी हिंदी में नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगा, सॉरी, बट प्रणाम दोस्त. जो भी आप बोल रहे हैं, इतनी हिंदी नहीं होगी मेरे से. बोल लेता हूं हिंदी, बहुत बड़ी बात है, पढ़ना इतना तो नहीं हो पाएगा. नॉट व्हाइल आई एम टीचिंग एनीवे. अगर आप केमिस्ट्री की बात कर रहे हैं, वेलकम. अगर आप टाइम पास करें तो प्लीज करिए और कर लीजिए. ठीक है, ओके. इपॉक्सी ईथेन पे अटैक करेगा. दिस गोना ओपन दिस रिंग अप. ऑक्सीजन गोना retain the negative charge, and this guy here is going to get a positive charge right over here, right? Which is awesome. Okay, pranam Adi. This is interesting. So the options, now look at the options. Okay, पहले ये किया, फिर मैंने पानी डाला. नॉट पहले, दोनों है, राइट? सो पानी डाले क्या होगा? इट विल फॉर्म OH, राइट? एंड OH हियर एज वेल. ओके, HOH, पानी आ गया. मोनो इथेनॉल अमीन. ओके, हाउ इज इट इथेनॉल 1 and 2? Mono ethanol amine. This looks like it's good. Okay, this could work out. But here's where things get interesting. Sahina, Thanos, is this it, or is this reaction going to go further? What do you think? Because you've got this all of these, and you know you're tempted, right? अगर कभी भी all of these लिखा है तो you are tempted to go close to it and mark it. You always are. In this case, it might be true, right? ये reaction एक बार हुआ. Can this reaction repeat itself? What do I have? After this is formed, I have more ammonia. What does the more ammonia do? What do you think it does? Yeah. Next क्या होगा? What's going to happen next? Again, पानी is going to go away. ठीक है. This is the final thing. ना, अमीन जो हम लोग बोल रहे हैं, मोनोइथेनॉल अमीन बन गया. ठीक है. Okay. But here's the cool thing. इस भाई साहब के पास एक और हाइड्रोजन है. Oh, you can't see that. My bad. Sorry. Let me move to the side. इसके पास एक और हाइड्रोजन है. What's going to happen to the hydrogen? What's going to happen to that hydrogen? What do you think is going to happen to the hydrogen? You've got a lot of these species hanging around. They're going to take that hydrogen away and attach itself to this. So I can get diethanolamines, I can get triethanolamines. So जब तक मेरे पास hydrogens हैं, तब तक this reaction can keep proceeding, unless देखो यहाँ पे ये नहीं दिया है कि यू गॉट सम सॉर्ट ऑफ फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑफ दिस, फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑफ दैट, कुछ नहीं दिया है. They are saying you have a lot of epoxy ethene. Yeah, they haven't given you a ratio or anything. I see somebody spamming. I'm gonna have to like move them out. Bhai, spam mat kar. If you want to talk to me about something that I'm not talking about, ping me on Discord, please. Ping me on Telegram. We can talk about it. ठीक है? यहाँ नहीं यार. Please, please, please. Spam मत कर मेरे दोस्त. All right. हाँ. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you, Adi. Whew. It's difficult for one to just switch. I'm not a bot. I wish I was a bot where I could address 5 queries at a time. But दिमाग एक ही है यार. एक ही चीज एक बार कर सकता हूँ. Yes, पूर्वांशी. एक जगह होगा. Adi, I hear your question. Please ping me on Discord or Telegram or anywhere else you want to. I teach Chem there. I'll try and help you out whatever you're looking for. ठीक है? All right. Go to the next question. The process of removal of excess electrolyte from colloidal solution is what? Hi? This is in your syllabus, right? BITSAT में पूरा है. BITSAT का syllabus is advanced adjacent. The questions may not be as hard as advanced, but the syllabus उतना ही vast है. So this is in your syllabus, okay? Dialysis coagulation. Coagulation मतलब कि colloid का form होना, right? Destruction of colloids basically. Form नहीं होना. Destruction of colloid to precipitate. That is coagulation. Excess electrolyte हटा रहे हो मतलब that's a positive thing. मतलब you're keeping colloids alive. Okay. Ultrafiltration is weird. I don't like that at all. Coagulation is off because that's not right. Peptidation and dialysis. Peptidation का क्या मतलब है? Dialysis कुछ मालूम है क्या? Ultrafiltration. अच्छा. The ones that cancel out, you are confident about. Okay. Tell me why is it going to be ultrafiltration? देखो तुम फिल्टर करके इलेक्ट्रोलाइट थोड़ा निकाल सकते हो भाई. Electrolyte is an ion. You can't filter out ions. You can filter out. Can you filter out ions? Did I miss something? Ultrafiltration ions. What? Yeah, it's to remove colloidal material. Okay. Yeah, obviously it goes through membranes. You guys are confusing me. Yeah. The pores are going to be bigger for the ions, man. It's just the colloids will pass through. भाई दोस्तों, please don't put anything by yourselves, okay? थोड़ा सोच के डालो आंसर. Yes, because मैंने इतना अल्ट्रा फिल्ट्रेशन को जो है इतना स्क्रूटनाइज किया है, तो then you guys are sure that dialysis, which is good. Dialysis exactly होता है. देखो, what is electrolyte? Electrolyte मतलब it has some positive and negative ions sticking around. What is dialysis? यही तो चीज है यार. There's a current that flows through, and because of that there are plates, and उन plates तक things migrate. Ions migrate from here to here. Okay, dialysis होता क्या है यार? When your kidneys are not able to do their job, what is the kidney's job? To filter out the stuff your body does not need, right? If your kidney is not able to function, blood में कचरा भरा रहता है. Blood is basically literally taken from a tube outside of you, goes into a machine which cleans your blood. How does it clean your blood? It has charged plates, और उस charged plates में ions go away, extra electrolytes go away. Clear blood is, yeah, can be guessed by blood. Yeah, exactly, Thanos. Exactly what I was talking about. Yes, absolutely. All right, good job, Purvanch. Lovely, excellent work. That's the thing. That's the way you got to approach science. It's all the same, yaar. Physics, chemistry, math, bio, हमारे level पे. More higher up you go, you're going to see everything becomes interdisciplinary. Maltase converts maltose into what? Theory question from biomolecules. Bio के दोस्त यहाँ पे हैं, तो I'm guessing you'll answer this in the next 5 seconds. Good job. Array, here's our professional joker. All right. Absolutely right. Yes, salt is, yeah. All right, Adi, Prajwal. Sucrose, Purvanch, close. What is sucrose ka bhai? What does sucrose split up into? Oh, that's not easy. Sucrose gives you fructose and glucose. अब दोनों ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे, क्या करोगे यार? Yes, Sohail. Bio students to your rescue. Yes, Rahman, बिल्कुल सही. Purvanch, सही. Bio वाले यहाँ पे इसको like they're gonna knock this out of the park. Exactly. Yeah. Maltose is also C12H2211. Influence of maltase gives you glucose. All right, let's go to the next one. This is from NCRT. मैंने snips डाले. What is starch a polymer of? Theory stuff, dude. You either know it or you don't. There's not much to do about this. What is starch a polymer of? Yes, Prajwal says maltase secreted by the intestine converts maltose to glucose. All right, thank you for that input, Prajwal. Starch is a polymer of disaccharide of alpha D glucose. Look at Sohail, I like it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. नहीं यार, फ्रक्टोज नहीं होता है, सिर्फ ग्लूकोज होता है। देख लो, अमाइलोज एंड अमाइलोपेक्टिन, ठीक है, इट्स अ पॉलीमर ऑफ अल्फा ग्लूकोज, दैट्स इट। या ओनली ग्लूकोज, बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही है ना पूर्वांश, क्या करें। दिस इज इट, दिस इज व्हाट आई मीन बिटसैट में बहुत सी, आई थिंक द पीपल ऑन दिस चैनल आर यूज्ड टू जेई में जिसमें 25 सवाल होते हैं, तो एक चैप्टर से एक ही सवाल आएगा। अब इस बिटसैट में 40 सवाल हो गए, तो जाहिर है हर चैप्टर से एटलीस्ट 2 सवाल आने वाले हैं, राइट। सो आई डोंट नो, कीप योर कम ऑन, Adi slash Anushka slash whatever your real name is. Come on, why not? Oh, is this a joke? Is that a joke that you can't tell me the joke today? All right. Anyway, starch is a polymer of glucose. You've got that. What's the next one? Yeah. Methyl alcohol can be distinguished from ethyl alcohol using what? Theoretical idea, but still interesting. It's not that easy. Theoretical है, lab manual से आपको याद रह सकता है, और maybe if you pay attention to all of these tests as to what they really do. What is phthalate fusion test? Phthalate fusion test forms phenolphthalein. This is not it. ठीक है, this has to do with forming of phenolphthalein. Phthalate, phenolphthalein, phenolphthalein. That's what's formed. Same the pink stuff. Schiff's, Fellings, or sodium hydroxide iodine. It may look scary, but it's actually very doable. The moment you realize that this right here, what is this? This is the iodoform test. What is the iodoform test? It identifies the presence of a methyl keto group. Now, this is R. R could be H or methyl or whatever, so on and so forth. Also, this is what is the crazy part. Also, it works for alcohols. It works for ethyl alcohol as well, because it converts ethyl alcohol to first aldehyde. This yaad hai kya? Have you done this before? Iodoform test is shown by ethyl alcohol, only alcohol, because this gets first converted to this, okay? And then here you go, you got a CH3 group. तो पहले CHI2, फिर पहले CH2I, फिर CHI2, फिर CI3, और फिर CI3 breaks away, becomes CHI3, which is iodoform. Yellowish color बन जाता है, right? So methyl alcohol will not do all of this. ये सब नहीं करेगा NaOH और I2 के साथ. This is going to give you that. Okay. Fellings so simple है. Fellings it has to do with aldehyde versus ketone. Okay. And Schiff's reagent is check specifically aldehydes की बात करता है. So that's what's given over here. Yellow precipitation. Oh my God. PPT is precipitate. Yellow PPT is given by this guy, right? All right. Fellings distinguish between aldehydes and ketones. Schiff's specifically for aldehydes. And phenol plus phthalic anhydride gives you phenolphthalein. That's the phthalate fusion test. Is there any video on all tests organic? Harshil, just check through the playlist. You should be able to find videos on a lot of this, because at the Byju's channel, the Aakash Byju's JE channel now, we've been teaching since 2020. We've been doing live sessions since 2020 or 2021. So 3-4 साल हो गए. You'll find anything you need. सब कुछ आपको मिल जाएगा. Just look through the playlist, right? Me personally, I have not done that. I'm a noob in organic, so I'm just picking it up right now. But yeah, should be there for sure. Alpha hydroxy group with adjacent methyl. All right, Thanos, like those, absolutely. C, because A and B can't be. Absolutely, Rahman. Bilkul sahi. Purvansh is saying iodoform. Good job, good job, good job. All right, C is the answer to this one. Fun question, nice question. Sodium stearate. This is an easy one. NCRT question. NCRT question. What is sodium stearate? Kya? Which of these? What's up, Jack? How you doing? कैसे हैं आप, जैक? बताइए बताइए बताइए. Anionic soap or anionic detergent? Yeah, this is a soap, dude. Detergent होता है, sulfur group होता है, and all of that. Anionic soap. Let's go ahead. Let's not talk about this one too much. Okay, next question. Which is not an anti-fluoride structure? This is you need to know what. ये नहीं पढ़ाया गया है. पूर्वांश, ये तो NCERT में है. पूर्वांश मेरे दोस्त NCERT में है. But हाँ, अगर नहीं पढ़ा है, then maybe because JEE और NEET के सिलेबस से हट गया. Only if you are giving BITSAT will this be relevant to you. It's okay. But अगर आप JEE और NEET की तैयारी करो, you can still sit in this video. जो नहीं पढ़ा उसको छोड़ दो. Ignore those questions out of syllabus. अगर आप BITSAT की तैयारी करो जो 2-3 दिन में, then this will be helpful. Okay. A, B. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं A, कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं B. हाँ. But देखो, here's my counter argument to A. ठीक है? आदि, अगर A हो सकता है, तो C भी हो सकता है, और अगर C हो सकता है तो D भी हो सकता है. The only odd person out is BAF2. That is my logic here. What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है? What do you think? This is my logic. What is your logic? What do you think? है ना? नहीं, Thanos. Not an anti-fluoride. No. Anti-fluoride is CaF2, no? CaF2 is called anti-fluoride. ठीक है? That is anti-fluoride structure. Congrats, man, Jack. Those are awesome scores. Good, good. I'm really happy for this. All the best with this. जोसा को तो आज ही शुरू हुआ, फाइनल चीजें शुरू होना. All the best, Jack. CF2 like ulta actually Thanos. Yeah. Sorry. What am I? मैं आपकी भावनाओं को समझ रहा हूँ. It's fluoride. My bad. My bad. No, Thanos. तुम सही बोल रहे थे. I was saying something else. Yeah, I was reading Jack's comment और मैं कुछ उल्टा बोल दिया. Anti-fluoride is A2B. ठीक है? Fluoride is CaF2. Anti-fluoride is A2B. Not anti-fluoride will be fluoride structure, which is BF2. You're right. Thanos, आप बिल्कुल सही बोले. My bad. रेड्डी साहब, यार अभी तो 2 दिन में बिटसैट है. क्या फॉर्मूला रिवीजन चाहिए यार तुमको? फॉर्मूला रिवीजन तुमको कितनी शीट्स मिल जाएंगी? We're just having fun. We're just having fun solving a few questions. Take it easy. रेड्डी साहब, you gotta, especially before an exam, ना थोड़ा chill करना चाहिए लाइफ में. ज्यादा पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं उस समय. That's why you solve a few questions and you have a good time. Okay. The structure of ClF3. This is also directly from NCERT. Directly from NCERT. Really, I'm not joking with you. Whoa, hold on. Google, stop listening. I did not summon you. What is that, bro? Freaky. Care. All right, Sairi. You can find it online, man. Not something I'm going to be doing, but sure. Trigonal planar से दादी. बाकी सब लोग टी शेप बोल रहे हैं. नागर रेड्डी जी बेंट शेप बोल रहे हैं. बेंट तो नहीं होगा यार. देखो, what is ClF3? It has 4 of them. अगर 4 है, it is going to be either square planar or tetrahedral or it could be anything actually. I don't know how to. You can't do it like that. You can't do this. It's got ClF3. It's got 3 things in CL. So it could be either trigonal pyramidal. It is not linear. It is not bent. So it is either this or this. Why is it this? Yeah, because bent and linear has to be with 3 atoms. What do I mean? Like H2O can either be bent or linear. O3 can be bent or linear. I3 minus can be bent or linear. But I've got 4 atoms here, so it's either T-shaped or trigonal pyramidal. Okay? Cool. The reason it's T-shaped is current क्यों होगा by the way? Why is it not trigonal planar? Why is it T-shaped? Inorganic weak. अरे ये तो मजा वाली चीज है. आदि देखो यार, आदि कब दे रहे हो तुम एग्जाम? आदि 11th में हो कि 12th में हो आदि? और या फिर 24 में कब? When is your exam आदि? Just asking you, because this I had a lot of fun teaching this. I taught this last year, and I think it's going to be hard for me to top what I did last year for this. Okay, because boss, it was so much fun, and also what I did was, I opened up JDL and I taught it like inside out, almost inside out. I taught it just last year. So उसकी आप sessions देख सकते हो, and we've done all of this, right? The thing is कि NCERT में ये है. NCERT has this. Okay, what is this, man? Not now. Chill out. NCERT has all of this, but they don't explain why is it ClF3 and not that. The real reason is the number of lone pair and bond pair repulsions. If there are fewer 90-degree lone pair, bond pair repulsions, and more 120-degree repulsions, then that's a good structure. So you actually count the number of lone pair repulsions, bond pair repulsions, and you get to that. एक बार करो, you'll never forget it in your life. That's why this happens. Sure, there are Brett's rule, ये rule, what rule, बहुत rule है, but basic तो पहले पढ़ लो, है ना? People go read all of that, but they don't do this. Should do this. It's there here. I think इसमें है. Where is it? This is part of Vesper theory या VSC, but it should be part 3 or part 2 या part 2 part 3 में होगा. देख लेना please. If you want to learn it, I do 1 hour sessions. They're not going to take a lot of your time. You'll figure it out. It's easy and it's fun. Okay. The answer to this is T-shape, as everybody here knows. That's great. and this angle is slightly less than 90 degrees because this pushes it out. All right. Yes, exactly. Total loan by minimizing. Yeah. But also, Thanos, one more thing is 90-degree angle versus 120-degree angle, right? This is more stable. There's also that. So you have to count a number of 90-degree and 120-degree angle and just may, mix and match. Figure it out. 25 match, Adi, you have a lot of time. Adi, ठीक से पढ़ ले मेरे भाई. Go to that. Go to the session I gave you. Or खुद ही, if you have the time and effort, you can make it. Just read daily. It is such a beautiful book for chemical bonding. बहुत time है तुम्हारे पास. ठीक है. A is the right answer. It's an easy question, but you must know as to how, why is it that's the answer. Okay. इसमें से कौन सा diamagnetic है आपके हिसाब से? Yes. Sohail, that idea is okay, but that is bread stool जो आप बोल रहे हैं. But उससे भी एक basic चीज है. What Thanos said, right? That's what we should be looking at. All right. What about this one? Ronak says A, diamagnetic. विराट बोल रहे हैं B. यार, this is definitely paramagnetic. Why? Because इतनी बार इसको किया है कि याद हो गया कि this is paramagnetic. क्यों? क्योंकि ऑक्सीजन के लास्ट जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो कहीं और बैठे. You remember this, right? A cannot be the answer. I feel, I don't know. What I know, A cannot be the answer. बाकी तो देख लेंगे. A cannot be the answer. ठीक है. Also ये odd electron species है N2 plus, तो this is paramagnet as well. Now for greater than 14 electrons, the difference is, मैंने ऊपर लिख दिया है. You should also get in the habit of doing this. Sigma 2p पहले आता है when Z is the internuclear axis. अभी इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? What does this mean? This means that this axis is Z axis. ठीक है. This could be the Y axis. This could be the X axis. ये जरूरी चीज है. ठीक है. This is important. But I've seen in JEE sometimes, I'm lowering my voice so you listen to me carefully. If they change the internuclear axis from Z to Y or X, then you put sigma there ना. देखो sigma bond internuclear axis में ही बनेगा. ठीक है. That is important. Okay, cool. So this is what it works, right? ये पहले के 8 we don't care about. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you see 15, 16, एक electron होंगे, so oxygen is out of the picture. Oh, so 17, 18, this is the answer. These get fully filled. Khatam. This is diamagnetic. What about boron? Boron is 10 ना. Boron के लिए we will look at the different this thing. Boron के लिए we will look at this. So boron में 8 will get filled here, 1 here, 1 here. You're done. That is not diamagnetic, that is paramagnetic. Here are the actual configuration जो आप सब ध्यान से देख सकते हैं. Yeah, 1 and 1 here, 1 and 1 here. Hence both are para. And obviously this is an odd electron species, so yeah, this is always going to be para. The only diamagnetic one is O2 minus, which somebody pointed out right away in the starting. शुरू में किसी ने बोला था, रहमान जी ने बिल्कुल शुरू में B बोला था. Odd para, even dia. Yeah, okay. Harshil also said B. Good job. 10 by 1 पे paramagnetic होता है. What do you mean by 10 by 1? पूर्वांचल, I didn't follow that. Okay. Oh, अच्छा, समझ गया. Okay, cool. Great. Good job, Virat. Awesome. Good job, everybody. The correct order of bond order. Correct order of bond order is slightly tough. There's a formula to it. If you know it, you can get right away. Otherwise, it can be like, bro, how do you even start this question? Why are they asking me bond order of multi-electron species? I thought bond order would stop at di or, also bimolecular species. Why are the bond order? क्या करें? How do you find a bond order of stuff like this, by the way? Any idea? Have you studied this at all? शायद पढ़ा है, शायद नहीं पढ़ा है. थोड़ा पुराना पेपर. I don't think they ask these questions. आजकल जेई में स्पेसिफिकली बोल दिया है कि बॉन्ड ओनली फॉर 2 एटम की स्पीशीज की बात होगी, 3 एटम 4 एटम की स्पीशीज बात नहीं होगी. जेई हैज सेड दैट इन द एडवांस दिस थिंग. यस, सोहेल. नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ बॉन्डेड ऑर्डर्स, इसका मतलब क्या? थोड़ा बताइए मुझे. रेजोनेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स. Thanos, I like that. Resonating structures is beautiful. But that doesn't give you bond order, does it? Number of bonds by total number of. समझा नहीं सोहेल. Okay, Thanos, what he's saying is nice. ठीक है. Yours on 24th संयम. तुम आके जो है रहता फैला चले गए. ओ लेट ओपी. क्या संयम नाम है तुम्हारा? थोड़ा बिल्कुल भी धैर्य है नहीं तुम्हारे में. 8:30 बजे बोला, 8:30 बजे शुरू किया. क्या लेट भाई? आओ पब्लिक की अदालत में. How dare you say? All the best संयम. You'll be all right. All atoms. ठीक है. रौनक, आंसर क्या होगा? ठीक है, आप लोग टेक एनी प्रोसेस यू वांट, टेल मी द आंसर्स. रौनक इज सेइंग सी. व्हाट अबाउट द रेस्ट ऑफ यू? थैनोस भाई, आंसर बता. Got it. It's okay man, सायब. All right. विराट, तू क्यों लिख रहा है भाई? तुम आईआईटी दिल्ली जा रहे हो भाई. Do you want to go to BITSAT? I mean, do you want to go to BITS? पिलानी में गर्मी थोड़ी ज्यादा है. Plus, it's expensive, bro. Although BITS, it's a private college, it's a very good college, it's a nice college, nothing against it. मुझे पर्सनली लगता है कि वहाँ पे ज़्यादा फ्रीडम मिलेगा एज कम्पेयर टू गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज, but it's very expensive, so it's hard for me to recommend BITS to anybody who I know for sure isn't like, अगर if I know किसी को बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा है तो ठीक है bro, go to private college for sure. Among private colleges, BITS is the best, कोई डाउट ही नहीं है. Otherwise, bro, it's just becomes so stupidly expensive. अगर मेरे समय की बात होती, I would tell everybody to just go to BITS and not to IITs because private college has nicer hostel. तुमको 4 साल रहना है. That matters a lot. The correct order of bond orders in SO2, SO3, SO4 2 minus, SO3 minus is what? आजकल it's not that black and white because it's so expensive to go to private college. Number of bonds divided by number of SO groups. This is the formula I'm going to use. C होगा, हर्षिल बोल रहा है, ठीक है, देख लेते हैं. Number of bonds कितने हो गए? इसके 4, इसके 6, इसके 4 5 6, 4 5 6. ओके, इसके भी 6. नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड सबके सेम है. नंबर ऑफ एसओ ग्रुप्स किसके हैं? 6/3, 6/4, 4/3. 4, अच्छा सॉरी, इसके 6 नहीं थे, सॉरी. हाउ डिड आई काउंट दिस एज 6 ब्रो? दिस इज 4. या इसके 4 हो गए. सो या दिस इज व्हाट यू गेट. इट्स अ लिटिल वियर्ड. आई एम नॉट वेरी, I don't like doing things like this. This is very hacky way of doing it. But I don't know if there's any easier way to do this. Thanos, any inputs और कुछ हो सकता है besides this? Yeah? Yeah, Purvansh, even I don't like this method very much. But yeah. I know. MOT से नहीं यार, not at our level. We can't do it. So you can count the number of resonating structures. Hold on, let me get JDL. Hold on. बगल में ही है. I hope my mic does not get severed. I think the mic will come off. I won't reach my cupboard till then. We'll take not a break. I'll get, I don't think you can do it from MOT. You can't. Purvansh, not that I know of. अगर आप पास कोई input है, I'll be happy to listen in. But yeah, even I don't like this very much. But this is it. This is the way to, easiest way to do it. There's a trick to do it. This is like, this is similar to हम लोग 14 electron बोलते हैं ना नाइट्रोजन का. Bond order is 3. Then you say plus or minus एक electron will give you a bond order of negative 0.5. मतलब 15 और 13 दोनों का होगा 2.5. It's a trick like that. It's a trick like that. खैर, the answer to this because of this awesome technique is going to be C, जिसमें हर्षिल ने बिल्कुल सही बोला. ठीक है. अब पहले 20 सवाल हो गए. We are around 52 minutes in. All right. You have an idea? Thanos, बताओ. We'll take a short 2-3 minute break. पानी पी के आओ. Go to the washroom and we'll continue. 20 सवाल और बाकी हैं. बताइए आप लोग आइडिया बताइए. Per structure, if we take total number of double bonds per structure. Total number of double bonds per structure. इसके हो गए 2. ठीक है. We are doing the same thing. Thanos, if you do that, it's the same as doing this, no? Double bonds करने का ये मतलब हो गया ना? Number of bonds divided by number of SO groups. Number of SO groups? हाँ. Yeah, okay. Like SO3, okay. I've used this formula only, no, Harshil? वही तो किया है. That's what I've used, no? Number of bonds divided by number of SO groups. Same चीज. Anyway, take a break. Now it is 21:23. We will be back at 21:27. Take a 3.5 minute break. Okay, SO3 3 double bonds over 2. So 3/2 हो गया आपके हिसाब से. सोचना पड़ेगा. I'll have to think about this. Number of pi bonds or missing bond. Yeah, we are all talking about the same thing, Harshil. वही चीज है जो मैंने लिखी, वही चीज mathematically is sure, cool. Thanks for that input. Take a break. 4 मिनट का ब्रेक लो. We'll be back. Now 3 मिनट हो गए. देखो बात करते हुए. 3 मिनट का ब्रेक. That's how Inglorious में he got caught, right? Because he didn't give the 3 right. I'm going to give the 3 right. 3 मिनट में मिलते हैं. 21:27 में. We'll be back. बाकी 21 to 40 questions. That's what we're going to do. Don't go anywhere. Well, actually take a break and come back. Yeah, I'll see you too. All right, I'm back. What's happening? Hey, so and you know the funny thing with doing these slightly longer मतलब normally मैं 1 घंटे सेशन करता हूँ ना, 2 घंटे सेशन करने में चक्कर सबसे बड़ा ये है, you know how it is, right? I write the step of every question तो ताकि तुमको साफ साफ समझ में आए. अब चक्कर ये है कि पीपीटी भाई साहब बैठ जाते हैं, इसलिए I have to break the PPT into 2 parts. I'm not kidding, and it's not a limitation. I initially thought this was a limitation of the computer. ठीक है, ये कंप्यूटर भाई बैठ जाता है थोड़े समय बाद. But what actually happens, I tried this out on a 32 GB RAM machine with some crazy this thing also. उसमें भी ये होता है कि 100 से ज्यादा प्रेजेंटेशन में भाई साहब 100 से ज्यादा स्लाइड में PPT as a software is not that great at, especially if you write stuff on it. So yeah, little bit of extra information randomly while I open the second PPT. I'm just giving you filler until I open that up. That's all. That's what this is. Hold on, one moment, uno moment. IIT कैम, हाँ जरूर. IIT कैम का मैंने पेपर सॉल्व तो किया था, उसमें कोई सवाल चैलेंज किया था क्या? विच क्वेश्चन वाज इट, डू यू रिमेंबर? IIT तो मैंने किया हुआ है. रुको, आई एम जस्ट सेविंग दिस अप. बिटसैट का पहला, अरे क्या कर रहे हो आप? आई डिड द पेपर राइट, बॉन्ड ऑर्डर वन, रियली? ठीक है, उसको भी देखते हैं. थैनोस, लेट्स चेक दैट आउट एज वेल. गिव मी अ मोमेंट, लेट मी ओपन अप सम स्टफ. ये कहाँ गया, ये कहाँ गया, इसका हो गया. लेट्स क्लोज दिस, लेट अस रन दिस न्यू वन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 21. Let me look for the question you're talking about. Do you remember the question number? Question number याद है आपको क्या? Okay. Ionization energy for H plus is proportional to R power n. Then value of, this seems like a very easy question, but थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा. Okay, it's a very nice question. I kind of gave you a hint to it by showing you the options by mistake. I mean the working by mistake, but it's an interesting question. Really, really, really. सोच के देखो थोड़ा. अरे wait. Yeah, I think that's better. Cool. Option D. Okay. Option D, हाँ. Are you sure, सोहेल? सोचो, मैंने बोला था इंटरेस्टिंग है. स्कोर, किसी का स्कोर विराट? कोई चल रहा है, कुछ मैच चल रहा है क्या? कौन सा मैच चल रहा है? आई एम ऑब्लिवियस मैन. यार मैं बास्केटबॉल देख रहा था, द टीम आई वाज सपोर्टिंग लॉस्ट मैन. इट वाज रियली सैड, बट दे प्लेड रियली वेल, but they lost pretty badly in the finals from with Boston. But now I think next year I'm going to support. I'm going to like not support, but I'm going to like follow Boston as well. Celtics was great. India was Afghanistan. सही है. रहमान बोल रहे हैं B. N2CO and NO plus is not the same. अच्छा, interesting. Oh, अच्छा Thanos, समझ रहा हूँ. Okay, you're saying हाँ. Okay, for some reason Thanos आजकल for इस point of view से what you're saying ना, Thanos, it's weird, but उस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से द FeNO वाला जो कॉम्प्लेक्स है उसका भी Fe कैनॉट बी +1, Fe has to be +3, NO is not +1, NO का भी अलग है. दैट ऑल्सो आई शेयर्ड अ रिसर्च पेपर तो 2004 का. JEE did not change it, NTA did not change it. I hope for your sake IIT is a little bit more professional, but JEE ने वो सवाल हर साल देता है. इस साल भी दिया. मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को बताया भाई गलत है. मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को इनफैक्ट वो आई गेव देम अ रिसर्च पेपर ऑल्सो सेइंग दिस इज करेक्ट. But I told them अगर JEE में आए तो please don't put this because they will not bother, and that's what has happened this time also. They challenge it, कुछ नहीं हुआ उसका. Should not be like this. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. हाँ, but ऐसा क्या है? What is NCERT follow करना चाहिए? There's a look. You are going into science and engineering. Latest चीजें तो should matter ना. You shouldn't put random questions that have wrong answers. That's not cool. Anyway, इसका आंसर क्या होगा? अभी आपको B लग रहा है. रहमान and Thanos को B लग रहा है. सोहेल को B लग रहा है. You guys figure it out. Figure it out. B होना चाहिए है ना? B क्यों है? क्योंकि देखो यार, kinetic energy is half mv square. अब इससे you cannot get radius का thing, but potential energy is kq square by r. This is what is going to give you this. What is ionization energy? Ionization energy is you take one electron from this orbital and you throw it out all the way to infinity. So that has to do with potential energy. ठीक है? Nothing to do with k. Kinetic energy तो कोई meaning है ही नहीं. So 1 by r. Absolutely awesome. Next question. This is not a fair question. ये वाला is not fair. It's really not fair. Role of BHA in food industry. If you're wondering what that green thing is behind me, that's the YouTube link to this session. So when I share the notes, right? When I share the notes of the session, they have clickable links. ताकि अगर आप for some reason note share कर रहे हो and you haven't seen the video, you can just click on that and come back to the video. What is BHA? The further electrons from the nucleus is strip it off. Yeah. Virat? Look at Virat, bro. Virat is on fire. विराट एनसीईआरटी को मतलब प्रॉपरली मालूम है, ठीक है। बीएचए होता क्या है, कोई बताएगा? थैनोस एंड विराट, ये व्हाट इज बीएचए? किसी को मालूम है क्या? थैंक्स रौनक, आई वाज लाइक ब्रो व्हाट इज बीएचए? एनिसोल, ठीक है, या ए इज एनिसोल, बी you can't get this, butylated hydroxy anisole, okay, that is BHA. There's another one, BHT, butylated hydroxy toluene, butylated hydroxy and anisole. These are antioxidants, ठीक है, chemistry in everyday life. आपकी और मेरी लाइफ में तो पता नहीं, बट एवरीडे लाइफ में तो है। antioxidants is the answer to this one. Okay, for manganate ion MnO4 minus is a dark purple colored. This is interesting, doable, interesting, though Mn is in +7 oxygen state with Z0 configuration. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? It doesn't have any electrons, the electrons. So how is it that it's colored? क्यों है colored ये? LMCT, look at Thanos on fire. Ligand, अरे Thanos बोला सही, but B क्यों यार? C होगा ना? CTLM, LMTC, CTLM, LMTC, CTLM. Too many abbreviations, bro. Source Google, all right, Virat. C है या B है? LMCT या CTLM? यार थैनोस, तुम बोल रहे हो लिगैंड टू मेटल चार्ज ट्रांसफर, और इज इट मेटल टू लिगैंड? अच्छा अच्छा, व्हाई वुड इट बी लिगैंड टू मेटल थैनोस? हाय आयुष, ठीक है, डीजी ट्रांजिशन नहीं है, लेट्स क्रॉस इट ऑफ। यार आसान वाले पहले हटा दे, फिर देखेंगे। इट्स ईदर बी और सी, ओके, इट इज नॉट ऑल ऑफ द अबव, इट इज नॉट दिस, ओके। दिस इज द थियरी गाइस, दिस इज द थियरी, दिस इज द थियरी, ओके। Electrons go from the Mn oxygen bonds into the empty d orbitals. That's the general idea. ठीक है? So yeah, it is from the metal. अबे क्या करूँ इधर? Yeah, it is C, Harshit. This theory, dude. I mean, what are you going to do? It's either B or C. You got to take that leap of faith. Actually, you know what? The good advice to do here is please don't mark this question. अगर आपको थोड़ा सा confusion life में ना, don't mark the question. Because this is not just about teaching or learning, it's about taking tests. Test taking is a different skill. Test taking में you have to have a right judgment, कौन सा सवाल attempt करना है, कौन सा सवाल छोड़ना है. There's negative marking, okay? Leave a question like this. The answer is metal to ligand, अब क्या करें? I know. Yeah. B is right, you're right. It is बिल्कुल सही बोला आपने. It is ligand to metal only, man. It's fine. ठीक है. What are you going to do? It's either B or C, right? Yes. सही है. Ligand to metal. बिल्कुल सही है. Thank you. Confusion मुझे भी अभी हो रहा है now. The number of times I've heard you guys say CL, TM, ML, TC, now I'm confused. I'll take your word for it. Let's call it B and let's call it a day. ठीक है? आगे चढ़ते हैं. आगे बढ़ते हैं. आगे चढ़ते हैं. My Hindi is awful. What is Rutherford model and what could it not explain? Yeah, Thanos सही बोला भाई. I'll confirm though. I will look it up and confirm so I don't mess up. At least आपको जो मैं बता रहा हूँ सही बता रहा हूँ. It's either A or B, right? I mean, it's either B or C, right? Let's look it up. I'll give you a source so that you don't have to take my word or somebody else's word for it. Let's give you a good source. Awesome thing is, the moment I look this up, पहला source है Baiju, दूसरा है Topper. Both of them are owned by the same entity. खैर, ठीक है. It has 52 upvotes. So let's say crowdsourcing की वजह से ये सही आंसर है. Due to charge transfer reaction within the molecules, photons promote an electron from the highest energy molecular orbital in one of the MnO bonds to empty the orbital of Mn. This promotion is equivalent to energy of a yellow photon, so yellow light is absorbed and it makes us see the complementary color, which is purple. ठीक है? Cool. B is the right answer. Here you go. Thanos सही बोला यार. तू क्यों अपने को इतना डाउट कर रहा है? वो पिछले वाले का भी था. Let's see this one. Rutherford भैया ने क्या बोला? Yeah, दोनों चीज. He could not figure both of these things out. Yeah, because I don't have to explain Rutherford model, right? Okay, figure it out, please. Hey, let's not talk about this and waste time. Which of these is true in case of NiCO4? NiCO4. This is interesting. You would think that because it's a strong field ligand, so you may be tempted to mark DsP2, right? And it's either this or this. But the problem is that if this is true, then this also is true. बट बिटसैट में एक सही तो नहीं आते हैं, विच मीन्स आई कैन गेस कि इट इज sp3 and it is not paramagnetic, it is diamagnetic. But how does that happen? This is a very very good guesswork if you are thinking along these lines. है तुम लोग पैरामैग्नेटिक बोल रहे हो हर्षिल और विराट, समझा नहीं मैं। नहीं विराट, अब मेरा सोचने का तरीका अलग है, जो आंख के सामने है जितना एफर्ट लगा लिया एक शॉट में खत्म। जिंदगी में दो चॉइसेस कभी नहीं मिलते हैं भाई लाइफ में कुछ भी करने के। ए होगा ना, व्हाई वे सेइंग सी? आई एलिमिनेशन से मैंने बताया ए होगा यार, वी कैन आल्सो सॉल्व इट, डोंट वरी। इट्स 3d8 4s2, द स्ट्रॉन्ग फील्ड लिगैंड, एंड बिकॉज d 3d और 4s की एनर्जी कम है, this pushes it inward. I know this is weird and a little bit random also, but this is it. sp3 is the hybridization and it is diamagnetic. Why? Because high electron है ही नहीं खाली कोई, ठीक है? Answer is A. But I told you it was possible to come to this conclusion just by eliminating options. You eliminate B and D. That's it. ठीक है? रहमान, it is not an exception so to speak. रहमान देखो, हमेशा रहमान NiCO4 और NiCl4 2- का एग्जाम्पल दिया जाता है, ठीक है? हर्षिल ए, हाँ बिल्कुल सही बोला, बिल्कुल सही बोला। देख ये दो बताया जाता है, ठीक है? दिस इज अ वीक फील्ड लिगैंड। जब ये वीक फील्ड लिगैंड है, व्हाट हैपेंस इन NiCl4? इज दिस sp3 और dsp2? कोई फर्क पड़ेगा? डज इट मैटर? ओके, व्हाट अबाउट NiCN4 2-? ओके, ऑल राइट थैनोस, ऑल राइट। इन दोनों में क्या फर्क है? And have you studied this? Do you want to go over the theory of this? Is that the idea? NiCN4 2- में दो इलेक्ट्रॉन चलेगा, you got 3d8. This one is going to be dsp2, this is going to be sp3. So you figure it out on the fly, okay? You don't have to mug any of this. Rahman, when you say it's an exception, there is some weird stuff happening for sure, where 3d8 and 4s2 में इतना ज्यादा strong feel है कि भाई 4s2 को भी push कर रहा है, ठीक है? That's what, in that case it is an exception. But if I don't do that, then I have a weird thing. Yeah. If I don't do this, then I have 3d8. This is the problem with not doing this. I only pair these and ye fully filled hai. So what happens? You don't have anything where you go dp3. You don't have that. That sort of thing does not exist, right? So इसीलिए these also get pulled in and all of that. So in a way, sure, exception बोल सकते हो तुम, ठीक है? All right. Next question. SI unit of Boltzmann constant क्या होता है? Nice question. Doable, very, but also nice question. Try करो, please. Try करो, please. Try करो. Echo. All right. Sweet. Oh, really? Sheetal, is that the case? I don't think he said that, Sheetal, but I'll check it out. Sheetal, congratulations for your score. Lovely. I have goosebumps. Thank you so much for sharing, Sheetal. Congratulations. I'm really proud of you. Okay, Thanos is saying A, Ronak is saying A. लगता है ये वाला simple है ना? How do you guys get joule per Kelvin? देखो, E is 3/2 kT per particle per atom per of a gas and all that. So kinetic Boltzmann constant will be joule per Kelvin. Why? Because this is joule. Temperature is सब ले आओ per Kelvin. खत्म यार, joule per Kelvin. Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Sheetal. I'll check the news. I haven't been reading the news for some time, at least for the last couple of hours, because I've been taking this class for the last couple of hours. But yeah, preparing for taking the class. Interesting चीज ये है, रौनक सबने सही पकड़ा, but interesting चीज ये, all of these are the same unit, but same unit, let's say same dimension, not same unit, same dimension. Dimension क्या मतलब? Dimension. ml 2T-2 जूल पर केल्विन मतलब ml 2T-3. डायमेंशन सेम है बट यूनिट अलग अलग है। क्यों? देखो एनर्जी यूनिट बिल्कुल अलग है, इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट है, यहाँ पे अर्ग है, बट यू डोंट हैव ऑल दैट। के इज स्पेसिफिकली इन जूल, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। सो जल्दी में कुछ और रैंडम डोंट गेट वियर्डेड आउट बाय बीएनसी। अगर गलती में जे एडवांस में दे दिया तो डोंट मार्क एबीसी, डोंट डू दैट। आई डोंट थिंक दे एवर डू जे एडवांस, बट या आई एम प्रीटी श्योर किसी न किसी एग्जाम में इसको पूछेंगे एंड दे विल पुट नन ऑफ दीस ओवर हियर आल्सो एज एन ऑप्शन। Anyway, A is the answer to this one. Yeah. It says SI unit. That's good. Good, Thanos. You did not miss that. अच्छी बात है. Acetone does not undergo which type of reaction? Nice question. Simple but nice. मुझे लग रहा है BITSAT 2021 was slightly easier than BITSAT 2022. What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है? Try this question out. जी मैं वॉइस नोट बोल रहा था. I'm a little lazy. मैं टाइप नहीं करता, मैं वॉइस नोट भेजता हूं. I was waiting for you guys to give me an answer to this. Yeah, I'm very lazy. I don't like typing. So my voice note किसी को भेज रहा था. Someone was trying to reach out to me for a long time. I was telling them भाई मैं क्लास में हूं, थोड़ा रुक जा. Yeah. Yes, BITSAT 2021 easy, 22 very easy. Wow, Virat sir, wow. Acetone does not undergo which kind of reaction according to you? Substitution, polymerization, condensation, addition. कौन सा नहीं करता है ये? विराट जी बताइए. Okay. Acetone. This is acetone. It has a plus, it has a minus. एडिशन तो करेगा कोहली जी. एडिशन तो करेगा ना कोहली जी. भाई, what are Grignard reagent reactions? Grignard reagents are you get an alcohol, you get a secondary tertiary alcohol. In this case you get a tertiary alcohol, है ना यार. come on, ये तो मत बोलो यार. O माइनस, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन यहां पाएगा, etc. हजार चीज होती है, राइट. देखो, substitution के लिए there must be a leaving group, and this is my problem. I feel this is not going to happen. Polymerization जरूर करेगा. What is the meaning of polymerization? Polymerization, देखो यहां पे अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है, ठीक है. C, दिस इज द मेन ग्रुप, कीटो ग्रुप, ठीक है. इसके बगल में कार्बन है, अल्फा कार्बन, अल्फा हाइड्रोजन. अगर अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है तो कंडेंसेशन एंड पॉलिमराइजेशन कैन हैपन. कंडेंसेशन इज अ, पॉलिमराइजेशन में एक कंडेंसेशन भी तो टाइप होता है ना. पॉलिमराइजेशन का टाइप एक कंडेंसेशन होता है. इट्स पॉसिबल. या एसीटोन कैन होमो पॉलिमराइज. मतलब क्या है? aldol condensation can happen over here. Okay, aldol condensation मतलब देखो यार, NaOH डालो, क्या लिखा है ऊपर, NaOH डालो, कोई भी बेस डालो, ये एब्स्ट्रैक्ट करेगा, ये बन जाएगा CH2 माइनस, राइट. Now that CH2 minus will attack another acetone का carbon. That is, you know the drill. Yeah, this hydride transfer stuff keeps happening, etc., etc. So polymerization and condensation can both happen. Addition जरूर होता है. I've told you already, Grignard reagent. So A must be the answer, and that's why I said this is a slightly tough question, right? Only if you realize B, C, and D are correct, then maybe you can think A is wrong. Or maybe if you are great, you already figure out A is not correct. That's awesome. But it becomes easy if you look at the other options. ठीक है, इन तीनों को देखो, ये तीनों होते हैं. If you realize polymerization होता है, condensation होता है, aldol condensation नाम नहीं तो है. And what is that? That is the same as polymerization. Keeps happening over and over again. Aldol condensation एक के साथ हो, एक के साथ हो, एक के साथ हो, बनता जाता है. Keep happening, है ना? All right, Rahman, A is right. Yeah, Virat, it's okay, it's okay. This was new to me as well. The substitution part मुझे भी सोचना पड़ा. I was able to figure out condensation and this, so I thought it's either A or B. But then I read कि yeah, it makes sense. You've got a lot of acetone at like molecules, so polymerization also makes sense. Condensation बार बार होता जाएगा. Auto polymerization उसको बोलते हैं, right? It can keep happening over and over again. Polyaldolic condensation is what it is called. Then I go, cool, yeah, substitution नहीं होगा because what is going to go away, right? There's no leaving group. इसीलिए it's a substitution. It does not undergo substitution reactions. It's all right. ठीक है? Is that okay, Virat? जो मैंने आपको बताया अभी? Yeah. Aldol makes sense because you have enough of CH3, CHO. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Next one's easy. Magnetic moment of cobalt in cobalt F6 2 minus of unpaired electrons is what? Cobalt, hexa, fluorido. यही बोलते हैं ना? No. Cobaltate 4 हो गया ना? हाँ. Hexa, fluorido, कोबाल्ट 8 4 नेगेटिव आना है तो ठीक है, बढ़िया। कोहली साहब, वेद बोलूं कोहली बोलूं, व्हाट वुड यू प्रेफर? स्कोर क्या चल रहा है? अफगानिस्तान का मैच देख रहे थे, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग विद स्कोर देयर? सो दिस हैज अ 4 प्लस चार्ज क्या? नहीं नहीं, उल्टा बोला मैंने, 4 प्लस नहीं होगा, उल्टा इट विल बी, लेट मी थिंक दिस वन थ्रू। कोबाल्ट प्लस 6 इंटू -1 इक्वल टू 2 माइनस, हाँ तो सही तो बोला, तो कोबाल्ट का 4 प्लस होगा, सही बोला ना? हाँ 4 प्लस होगा, राइट? व्हाट इज इट? कोबाल्ट, व्हाट इज द चार्ज ऑफ कोबाल्ट? 4 plus sounds good. So what is the base state? Base state is cobalt 3d7 4s2, है ना? Cobalt is 4 plus, which is not very common, but ठीक है तो है, दिया है तो दिया है। 3d5, that's it, you're done. Magnetic moment 5 into 7 35, done, done are done. चैट को क्या हुआ? तुम लोग कुछ बोल नहीं रहे या फिर या दिख नहीं रहा है? कभी कभी this conks out. Answer to this one is 35, which is A. Hey, you guys good? रहमान thinks D. रहमान D तो नहीं होगा ना, देखो, it has to be under root n into n plus 2, right? Here is a scam. Now I'm going to tell you a scammy way of doing this. This is 4 into 9, sorry, this is 5 into 9, which cannot be. This is 8 into 5, can't be. The only one that you can divide that fits into this formula is option A. This is the most scammy way to do this. Rahman bhai, हाँ exactly, Thanos, exactly what I was saying, right? Be cheap. Look, मैं ऐसे बार बार बोलता हूँ, learning is different from test taking. Test taking is a different skill, learning अलग skill है, ठीक है? अभी हम लोग test taking पे focus कर रहे हैं. Although I'm also teaching you how these questions work, we're also attempting questions साथ साथ में. But if you find a trick to solve it, you should attempt it. You should like go crazy. You should completely tear that question apart. And you do that with this. Yeah, the only reaction in which, the only equation that fits n plus n root n to n plus 2 is the first one right here. Exactly. It's okay, Rahman ji. थोड़ा सा आराम से करने वाली चीज है. Okay. Some statements about heavy water. I like it. Heavy water are given below. Heavy water is used in moderator nuclear reactors. Bhari. Heavy water is more associated than ordinary water. Wow. What? Heavy water is more effective solvent? These options get crazier. Like 1 to 2 to 3, it kind of goes. Yeah, what do you think? क्या लगता है आपको इसके बारे में? ध्यान से करने वाली चीज है. You either know it or you don't. This is not, I mean, there is logic obviously, but this is bhari, bro. Not because heavy water. No joke here. If you haven't already joined the Discord and Telegram channels, you can come check them out. I hold weekly quizzes. They're not me, it's actually students who do all this. I've given students fully, completely free reign to do positive things. So there's some students, there's Ava running quizzes on Telegram channels, there's Pitchy running quizzes on the Discord channel. लोग अपने मन से जिसको जो कर रहे हैं in a fun way. So come check them out if you guys like. If you want the link, that's in the description. 1 and 3, D. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. 1, everybody agrees is correct. Heavy water is used moderator in nuclear reactors. Yeah, D2O. ये आपने कहीं ना कहीं तो पढ़ा होगा. अब how do you figure out this, यार? More associated. Let's look at all the properties. ये है सारी properties. NCERT का स्निप है H2O और D2O के, ठीक है? You will notice कि I did a control F on dielectric constant for some reason. मैंने control F किया dielectric constant पे, that's why this is highlighted over here. I have highlighted those. Does that help you figure out any of these options? सोच के बताना. दूसरी पॉइंट, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट इसका बहुत थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है, 1.4 केल्विन डिग्री सेल्सियस से ज्यादा है. सो if it has a higher boiling point, that means it has better or stronger hydrogen bonding, which means what? It means it is more associated. So 1 and 2 are correct. अच्छा, इंटरेस्टिंग। थैनोस, थैनोस। मैं यही बोल रहा था, इसमें लॉजिक लगाना थोड़ा भारी पड़ सकता है। ठीक है, लुक एट दिस, लुक एट द बॉइलिंग पॉइंट वैल्यू। आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट व्हाट यू आर सेइंग थैनोस। मैं बोल रहा हूं कि डेटा टेक्स टॉप प्रायोरिटी ओवर। इट्स ओके, नॉट योर बैड, आप बिल्कुल सही डायरेक्शन में सोच रहे हो, लॉजिक लगाना अच्छी बात है। बट द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस कैन बी आंसर्ड ओनली बाय लुकिंग एट डेटा। दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव गॉट डेटा फॉर यू। ठीक है, डेटा का क्या मतलब है? मे बी आपने कभी ना कभी डेटा देखा होगा जिसकी वजह से यू नो कि D2O हैज अ हायर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट देन वाटर, हेंस इट इज मोर एसोसिएटेड। दैट्स द जंप यू नीड टू मेक। पहला पॉइंट। दूसरा पॉइंट अबाउट सॉल्वेंट। अगर ये फिजिक्स, इफ यू लाइक फिजिक्स, राइट, यू नो दैट डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट ज्यादा मतलब पोलैरिटी ज्यादा मतलब सॉल्वेशन ज्यादा फॉर पोलर लाइक डिसॉल्व लाइक ऑल द चीजें बहुत कम फर्क है। बट क्लियरली this is greater than this, which means water is more polar. You're absolutely right, Thanos. जो आप बोल रहे थे polarity wise is right. See, the polarity wise is right, which why is a better solvent. Thanos, जो आपने बोला उसके कारण ही 3 is wrong. You see that? रहमान, you good? The answer is option A. ठीक है, because ये polar है। ठीक है, this guy कहा गया, sorry, the higher dielectric constant one is a better solvent. Okay, hence 3 is wrong. And 2 is correct because higher boiling point. All right, awesome. Tough question, dude. That's a tough question. All right, this is doable, very doable. You've got something with a chiral center. R configuration कौन सा है? JEE Advanced ने हटा दिया है. JEE Advanced does not have RS configuration. JEE Main में तो नहीं है, JEE Advanced में भी नहीं है, बट BITSAT में था, तो हम लोग BITSAT में कर रहे हैं RS configuration. बताइए, व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दिस? कैसे होगा, क्या करेंगे? हाउ डू यू डू दिस? आर क्या है? क्लॉकवाइज, एस है काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज। अगर क्लॉकवाइज जाते जाते एक स्वैप करना पड़े टू मेक इट क्लॉकवाइज, देन इट बिकम्स दूसरा वाला। दो स्वैप करने वाले तो सेम होता है। दैट्स द लॉजिक। यू फॉलो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? ओके, आई हैव गॉट वन आंसर, वन पर्सन सेइंग सी, Thanos saying C. Let's see R configuration, मतलब 1 2 3 4 परफेक्ट, सही है। क्लोरीन, फिर ये, फिर ये, फिर ये। आर इज दैट, सी इज द आंसर, और कुछ सोचना ही नहीं, बिल्कुल सही बोला। बाकी देखें क्या प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर क्या है? क्लोरीन मोर देन इथाइल, मोर देन मिथाइल, मोर देन एच, राइट? सो अगर सबका हम लोग ड्रॉ करें, आर कॉन्फ़िगरेशन I've drawn like this. This is in fact exactly the way C looks like, right? C looks exactly like this. If you look at the others, it's 1 2 3 4, मतलब this is definitely S, this is definitely R. Answer is this. What about these two? इन दोनों को थोड़ा देखें ध्यान से। देखो, it is 1 2 3 4, but I have to make one swap. So this has to be, क्या होगा? ये S होगा कि R होगा? One swap on S. So this is going to be R, right? Let me think about this one. 1 2 3 4 1. No, this is getting a little messy. Hold on. 1 2 3 4. हाँ, if I make one swap, it becomes S, right? अगर मैं इन दोनों को swap करूं तब S बन जाता है। मतलब this is R. Hey, एक मिनट, ये भी R है क्या? C तो R है। What about B? What about B? Did I mess something about B? 1 2 3 4. If I make one swap here, it becomes R. If it becomes S, right? What's wrong with B? I have confidently written S over here. This is okay, right? 1 2 3. This is clockwise like this. 1 2 3 4. एक swap करके R. Okay. I'm getting a little bit confused between C and D. B and D. Can you guys help me out with B and D? Why are B and D off? Can you tell me that? B और D में क्या चक्कर है? D तो straightforward है. If I wanted to become R, but I have to make one swap to make it R. So this is definitely S, right? ये वाला S है. What about this? This also looks like R to me, right? B भी R लग रहा है because you got chlorine. Then you got think about it, huh? Lowest priority group on H lines. Okay. 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 Lowest priority group on hydrogen lines. All right. ठीक है, cool. Let's move on from this one. This is not something I'm revised very well with, but we were able to see how this is the answer right away. Yeah, I get it. B is S, says Ronak, right? I'll have to revise that myself. C is definitely R. एक ही पूछना, single answer. We've got the answer, but I thought we'll go a little bit deeper into this. But lesson learned. आंसर मिल गया तो कुछ और ज्यादा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. This is an easy question. थोड़ा effort लगाना पड़ेगा. Effort in the sense number of steps, doable. Victor Mayer's method, 0.2 gram of an organic substance displaces 56 ml of air at STP. What is the molecular weight of the compound? Why would it displace air? पहली बात, why would it displace air? What is Victor Mayer's method? What is happening here? So now on, questions are going to get interesting. Last के जो 10 सवाल है, they are interesting. They are interesting, really. What is Victor Mayer's method? कुछ मालूम है किसी को? What is Victor Mayer's method? पढ़ा है कभी लाइफ में? Yes, no, maybe. It's okay. नहीं पढ़ा तो कोई चक्कर नहीं है. Here you go. पढ़ लीजिए. B is S. अच्छा नहीं, C बोल रहा रौनक. रौनक, lovely man. That was very quick. I am impressed. I am not easily impressed. That was impressive. Victor Mayer method, आप जो है volatile compound का molecular mass निकालने में करते हो. ठीक है? The main simple idea is you heat it, volatile हो गया. तो मतलब 0.2 gram becomes 56 ml. Then I will use N proportional to V. For gases, this is Avogadro's law. Did I spell that right? My God, I'm bad at spelling. Let me check that. What is Avogadro's spelling? Is that correct? See, I knew I'd messed it up. It's Avogadro. Yeah. It's always check. Always good to check. However confident you are, थोड़ा सा भी doubt हो तो check करना है. Okay, सही है. बहुत जल्दी कर लिया आप लोगों ने. That's it. 56 ml is 0.2. So you get 56 मतलब by 1 by 4 ना. That's all. Idea is 1/4 of 22.4 ना. That's the idea. Do 4 गुना करो तो 80 हो गया. खत्म. That's it. Right? Options are easy. If this was a numerical entry, you got to be careful about units. If somewhere किसी और test में if there was numerical entry, you got to do this slowly. 26 ml, 0.2 gram. Okay. 56 ml by 22,400 ml. Make sure that you write units that get cancelled out. Otherwise, you're going to be in for fun. Okay. Moles kitna hua? 0.2 grams divided by molar mass, which is gram per mole. When you cancel stuff out, mole remains. Okay. Then finally, you get 1 by 4 equal to this is this. It is the answer. Good job on figuring out quickly. You guys are awesome. For the complete combustion of ethanol, the amount of heat produced as measured in a bomb calorimeter is this amount. Okay. Okay. Assuming ideality, the enthalpy of combustion, delta HC kya hoga? You'll see something very interesting. And I can guess this answer. I won't even have to solve it. By taking an educated guess, I can solve this. Okay. What do you think? What is that educated guess that I'm talking about? Right. First step obviously ये है कि delta H is negative. ठीक है. Delta HC is negative, which is why all of these answers are negative. Why? Because combustion में heat release हो रही है. ठीक है. दूसरी बात क्या? Delta Ng निकालना पड़ेगा आपको. Why? Because delta H is delta U plus delta NGRT when the reaction happens. जब reaction नहीं होता है, तब you have delta U is Q plus W, work done, PV work and all of that. But now reaction हो रहा है. So delta Ng is 2 minus 3 minus 1. ठीक है. Now that's it, bro. कुछ नहीं करना है यहाँ से. That's why I'm saying you can make a very good guess from here. This is negative 1364.47. This is delta U. Into 10 power 3 करना है. Delta Ng is minus 1. R is 25 by 3. Temperature is 300 ले लो. Because whatever, it's all right. So this is minus 2.5 kilojoule. तो whatever value थी, उसमें और negative कर दो 2.5 में. ठीक है, whatever value you have there. The only option that fits is option A. Khatam. That's it. It cannot be this because that would mean a plus delta Ng value. You got a negative delta Ng value. Hence, I can guess that the answer is A without calculating anything. Okay. These are too far off. This is wrong. It cannot be this. So I eliminate two options. I eliminate these two by this idea, okay? By the fact that delta Ng is negative. And this is too huge. So it's not going to happen. Why? Because the order of stuff is delta Ng RT or temperature ta zyada nahi hai. So it's just going to differ by a few kilojoules. And this is already very, very big value in kilojoule, which is why I can make a good guesstimate and get to this answer, which is very close to A. ठीक है? Cool? Easy? I know, I should have waited for you to solve this question, but उत्साहित होके मैंने खुद ही आपके लिए solve कर दिया. But are you okay with this? I like this. This is a fun question. Seems difficult, seems weird. You've got so many different decimals. Very easy to do. Any doubts? Are we good here? All right, sweet. Badhiya. Next question. What is the incorrect expression among the following? गलत expression कौन सा है? This is a slightly tough question. Slightly tough मतलब अगर आपने theory inside out पढ़ी है, you will mark this in 10 seconds and you will walk away. If you have not studied theory inside out, this is a time sink because you have to sit and quote unquote derive. रौनक ने theory पढ़ी है life में, ठीक है, good रौनक. All right, ये वाला तो सही है, everybody knows this. Incorrect expression क्या है? Delta G. This first one is may nag some of you. Okay, because what is this? What is delta G system by delta S total is minus T? इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? You have seen this other expression where delta G system is equal to, what is it equal to? Delta H system, sorry, यहाँ लिखा है. You have seen this. ये आपने देखा है. But ये क्या नई चीज आ गई? Yes, रौनक रहमान थानोस बिल्कुल सही. What is this? This is the derivation. This is exactly the derivation, man. That was the beauty about delta G. Delta G is a system property that you can relate to a universal property, which is delta S universe. System ka property to something of the universe. That was what the fun thing about delta G was, right? Delta G of system is just T on delta S of the universe. मतलब दोनों चीजें जो system surrounding का universe का change हो रहा है is equal to just delta G of that system. Wonderful, isn't it? Khair, the derivation goes this way, okay? You keep this as is, yeah? This, इसको I can write delta H system as delta H system by T, negative of negative, and because यहाँ पे positive लिखा है, this is a small derivation, you can do this by yourself. And this, if you take a surrounding में हमेशा temperature constant माना जाता है because it's very vast, बहुत बड़ा है. तो I can write this as minus delta S of surrounding, which is crazy, which is positive, sorry, not minus, which is plus the delta S of surrounding. This thing inside the bracket. Overall minus आ जाता है, ठीक है? So you get a minus T outside, T surrounding plus T system, which is minus T of universe. This is a derivation which we have done in thermodynamics. Yeah, maybe you have seen it, maybe you have not, but this is how you start. You start from here. You write this and then you go back, and this is how this is derived. ये जो यहाँ पे लिखा है, this is derived from here. You start with this, go this way, then you go that direction and you derive this. ठीक है? Thermodynamics, as I told you, if you're comfortable, you like it, this is easy, otherwise it could get hard. This one is correct. Yeah, this is the definition of a reversible process. Integrate थोड़ा बहुत करो, simple calculus, you get this. Okay. Why is this wrong? If you go from the first principle, delta G is delta G naught plus RT ln Q. ये गलत क्यों है? तो शुरुआत में सब लोग बोल रहे हैं, but why is it wrong? Let's see. So you get delta G naught at equilibrium. At equilibrium, Q equal to K. So you get delta G naught is minus RT ln K. So there should be a negative sign over here. ठीक है? This negative sign is missing, which is why this is wrong. The actual expression is this, which also becomes this. ये वाला गलत है, ये वाला सही है. This is correct because it has a negative sign. Okay. All right. Awesome. You guys have figured this out. You guys did it very quickly. But ठीक है. I thought I'll explain anyway. For some people, maybe who are not watching this live, they're like, भाई ये पहला वाला कहाँ से है? Fun question. Finally, the solubility of PbOH whole twice in water is given to be something. What is its solubility in a buffer of pH 8? This is going to be like interesting, really. This is going to be interesting. You're like, wait. Huh? Yeah, this is interesting. Try it out. You would think, hell, try it out. करो, कोशिश करो. Solubility दी है, KSP नहीं दिया है, तो पहले KSP निकालो. KSP निकालने के बाद pH दिया है, मतलब H plus ion, OH minus fix karo. Then back calculate the new solubility S dash. That is the process to solve this question. Now, मुद्दे की बात यह है कि अगर कॉमन आयन है तो solubility कम होनी चाहिए. That's the main idea. Should happen. That's a way to check this. But something weird happens. चलो कर लो थोड़ा try करो. Try the method. Do you want me to solve this for you? I can do that. I can do that as well. What do I mean by पहले KSP निकालो? You know the drill, right? This is PBOH whole twice. It gives you PB plus 2H minus. You write S and 2S. You write S into 2S whole square. 4S cube is equal to something. Solubility, right? S value यहाँ पे आपको दी गई है. So this is KSP. 4 into this whole thing cube. बहुत ही छोटा है KSP value. Now this KSP will be equal to some S dash जब ये OH minus concentration is known. What is OH minus concentration? It is 10 power minus 6. ठीक है? Cool? Which means, by the way, interesting, isn't it? Interesting. So, what is happening, by the way, it looks like common ion here, but this concentration is smaller than S. It's a little confusing, right? Is it confusing? Is it doable? 2S की value was 6.7 into 2 into 10 power minus 6. मतलब 13.4 into 10 power minus 6 is 2S. Are you with me? Yes? So in a way, what you are doing is you are decreasing OH minus on concentration. It may seem like पहले कि अरे common ion डाल लिया तो बहुत गड़बड़ कर दी. Right? Because that is what you are used to. You are used to अरे अगर acidic solution में डाला तो भाई हो जाएगा basic में. But be careful. Look at the numbers. The numbers are important. So originally, this is the original OH minus ion concentration. And what I'm fixing it to now is 10 power minus 6. So मैं उसको कम कर रहा हूँ यार. By maintaining pH of 8 buffer solution, मतलब I'm reducing that. So solubility will increase. That is a qualitative idea जो आपको समझना चाहिए. Don't get confused by the answer you get. Once I do this is nothing man. It's rocket science नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, बहुत simple है. 10 power minus whole 6 square ये cube है, ठीक है. What you get is 4 into 6.7 cube into 10 power minus 6. Okay. Now what is 6.7 cube? What is 6.7 cube? How do you do this? 6.7 square is 45. That's fine, right? That's not big deal. उसके बाद फिर से 6.7 मल्टीप्लाई करो, approximately 300 आता है. ये मैन्युअली करना पड़ेगा, इसमें और कुछ नहीं करना है. 300 into 10 power minus 6 into 4. अच्छा, तो 1200 हो जाता है. 1200 into 10 power minus 6, which then becomes 1.2 into 10 power minus 2, right? Right, 10 power minus 3. Oh, 10 power minus 3, हाँ, sorry. Then becomes 1.2 10 power minus 3. So D is the answer. Okay. Which is what may confuse you because all the options have a higher solubility than this. This is a really good question. And I feel that chat has, yeah, difficult question बातें तो सब लोग भाग ही जाते हैं. But समझ में आया? Thanos, विराट, रहमान, रौनक, समझ में आया? Yeah, solubility ज़्यादा क्यों हो रही है? It may seem like you're putting a common ion, but you're maintaining a concentration at a value lower than the solubility value. It is not common ion. Common ion तब बात करोगे जब तुम ज्यादा बढ़ा रहे हो. Common ion effect यार, common ion तो obviously है. Common ion effect तब consider करोगे अगर ज्यादा है. इधर तुम कम कर रहे हो. You're maintaining at that temperature, you're maintaining at that pH. All right, sweet. Hi ICSE 10th, welcome to this channel. If you are asking for general advice, how to handle ISC or how to handle anything else, please come check out the Discord channel that I run, or maybe you can come on the Telegram channel, whatever you're comfortable with, you can ask for any kind of advice. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, go to the pinned comment. There's a bento.me link. You can get it from there. If you want to download the app, you can do that as well. Any tips? Padhai karo yaar. You'll be all right. That's my tip. Make an effort, you'll be all right. The density in gram per ml of a 3.6 molar sulfuric acid solution that is 29% H2SO4 by mass will be what? This is one of those questions, 2006 Aditya Chaudhary. This is one of those questions that some students will skip and some students will dive at it. Like, यार ये तो आसान सवाल है, इसको तो करना ही है, बाकी कुछ करो ना करो, ये सवाल तो मुझे करके जाना है. I don't care how much time it takes, I will do this question. I'm in the latter camp because when I see a question like that, I'm like, bro, this has to be solved. You can't not solve this. Density निकालनी है ना. What is density? Total mass by total volume. क्या rocket science है? कुछ नहीं है भाई. Total mass by total volume. What is molarity? Mole of solute, 1 liter solution. What is mass percentage? Mass of solute. ठीक है, लिख लिया तीनों. Basis क्या लेते हैं? Basis let us take to be 1 liter of solution. Why? Because what do I need? I finally need density जिसमें denominator में है volume of solution. So I will take that as the basis. By doing so, I am fixing this. I am fixing this value. I will never use some random formula to do all this. First principle करेंगे मजा आएगा. So I am fixing this as well by taking this as the basis. Okay, cool. So mass percentage क्या हो गया? Mass percentage है 29 gram solute divided by 29 gram solute in 71 gram solvent. Okay, cool. Okay, अब क्या करें? मैंने सब कुछ लिख लिया. What do we do next? How do we get to density from here? I know. How do we get to density? Density is total mass by total volume. Okay, cool. Agar, if I have 3.6 into 98 gram of solute, then the volume is 1 liter. Right? When can I find the Discord server? Sorry, you can. यार करेंगे पहले ये सवाल कर लो. कोई सवाल बता ही नहीं रहा तो मैं करता ही सॉल्व खुद ही सॉल्व. तुम लोग थोड़ा कोशिश करो, तब तक मैं इसको डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर दिखाता हूं. यार सॉल्व तो करो तुम लोग. थैनोस, रहमान भाई साहब कहां गए सब लोग? मैं फ्लो में आके सॉल्व करने लगा, तुम लोग भी तो थोड़ा करो सॉल्व. आई हैव ऑलमोस्ट सॉल्व्ड इट फॉर यू. गॉटन टू द लास्ट स्टेप. लिटरली एक स्टेप करके आंसर आ जाएगा. तुम लोग बताओ क्या करना है. You know what is the next step? Literally, you know what the next step is. How do you find a server? Good question. You are a very good question. देखो, go here, dude. Go to the pinned comment, which is this right here. Click on this. You will see this page. Topmost mein hai Discord server ka link. There's a feedback form for the videos that I make. You can ping me here on Telegram, Neat, etc., etc. You can find all the videos that I have on our YouTube channels, on the JE and Neat YouTube channels. All of that is here. All right, let's go back to that. Let us go back to that. Rahman says C. All right. What was C? मुझे C याद भी नहीं है. रहमान देखेंगे C क्या है. ठीक है. But देखो, I'm comparing both of these. That's what we are doing. Okay. So अगर मेरे पास इतना मास है तब 1 लीटर सोल्यूशन है, बट इतना मास नहीं यार. What if I have only 29 ग्राम ऑफ सोल्यूट? ले लेते 29 ग्राम. तब क्या होगा वॉल्यूम? How do I find that out? I can multiply by 100. Solution, solute. Oh, look at this. What is left now? I am left with gram of solution divided by liter of solution. That's exactly what I need, right? I need to get density in क्या? Density किस चीज में आ रही है? ग्राम पर ml ना. तो ठीक है, into 1000 भी कर लेंगे, into 1000 भी यहाँ पे कर लेते हैं, है ना? तो 1000 100 goes away, 10 यहाँ पे बच गया. अब इसका क्या होगा? What is this going to be? 3.6 98. चलो ले लेते हैं ये 3600 ले लेते हैं, डिवाइड बाय 290. ठीक है. और क्या बचा है? कुछ बच गया? डिड आई मिस समथिंग अप? आई फील लाइक कि हमने कुछ तो कुछ खा गए हम लोग. वी हैव ईटन अप समथिंग. Yeah, if we cancel stuff out, I think it's easier to do it this way. If you divide this, if you take this as 30, you get 1.2. That is easier to do. Okay, cool. Last step क्या है? मुझे I will divide by 1000. You get 1.2 gram per liter, which is C. Wow, that was quick, Rahman. Excellent work. It was exactly that. So look, a question like this is easy to do, but you can easily get lost in the numbers. Okay, you can do it in multiple different ways. That's a beautiful thing about mole concept. You want me to repeat everything? I'll do that one more time. I took the basis of 1 liter of solution. I said कि चलो मेरे पास 1 liter है, and I also have another basis. I have 100 gram of solution. I can take either of those two things. Okay, because essentially I have to get that ratio. I have to get कितना mass by कितना volume, that's density. Okay, so I take 1 liter of solution, it has 3.6 mole. So by unitary method I say कि अच्छा ठीक है, अगर मेरे पास 3.6 मोल है मतलब इतना ग्राम सोल्यूट है, इतना ग्राम सोल्यूट का हो गया 1 लीटर वॉल्यूम. बट व्हाट इफ देयर इज ओनली 29 ग्राम ऑफ सोल्यूट, देन उसका क्या होगा? बिकॉज व्हाई डिड आई टेक दिस? बिकॉज इट इज 29% H2SO mass. ठीक है, कूल, वी गुड. what method did you take to solve this? आपने क्या किया? Can you tell me? Maybe use some formula. The formula will be just the same यार. You'll derive this formula. वो आप लोग maybe मत करोगे, आप just put it over here. Is this okay or is this weird? What do you think? What is the end goal? End agenda is getting mass of ये वाला expression, mass of solution by volume of solution. Whatever I can do to do that, it works. ठीक है? That's what we are trying to do. I understand that for some students ये चीजें बहुत मुश्किल है. And my only suggestion there is please start doing questions like these. Do a lot of questions and do them from first principles without mugging formulae, without mugging this last for a formula where you have m into 10 into 100 into 1000 into d. ये सब don't do that. Do it from first principle. Do it using these kind of things जो ऊपर लिखी हैं. Figure out what's the basis. Practice करो. You'll be able to figure it out. Okay, that's my suggestion to you. अगर मुश्किल लगा तो, अगर आसान लगा तो ग्रेट. 36 लास्ट के 5 सवाल. Relative lowering of vapor pressure of dilute aqueous solution containing non-volatile solute is 0.0125. What is the molality of the solution? Molality. Relative lowering of vapor pressure मतलब delta P by P. ठीक है, सॉल्व करो, मैं भी बताता हूं. Delta P by P is mole fraction. What is molality? Molality is moles of solute in 1 kg of solvent. इन दोनों का क्या रिलेशनशिप हो गया? What is the relationship between both of these? This is an interesting question. Okay, I can write this as 125 divided by कितने zeros? 4 zeros. ठीक है, अब इसको हम लोग थोड़ा और सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. If I simply divide by 5, then I get कितना? 25. What do I get here? I get 200. फिर से 5 से डिवाइड करो, ये हो गया कितना हो गया अभी? 5 से 40 हो गया. ठीक है, एक जीरो खा गया क्या मैं? रुको देखने दो. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 200 नहीं है, 2000 हो जाएगा, सॉरी. सो 400 हो गया. दिस बाय दिस इज 80. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द सेम एज 1 बाय 80. ओके, नाउ दिस इज वेयर थिंग्स बिकम गुड फन. 1 बाय 80 आई कैन राइट इट एज कितना? 1 मोल ऑफ सोल्यूट डिवाइडेड बाय 1 मोल ऑफ सोल्यूट प्लस 79 मोल ऑफ सॉल्वेंट. यहां तक ठीक है? गिव मी अ थम्स अप इफ यू आर ओके टिल हियर. यस, 2000 सही बोला आपने. आदित्य, और कैसे करोगे तुम बताओ? नहीं यार, सी केमिकल बॉन्डिंग एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन लॉजिक है आदित्य. केमिकल बॉन्डिंग कोऑर्डिनेशन बहुत सही लॉजिक है, बहुत प्यारा लॉजिक है. स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ ऑल कंपाउंड्स इन पी ब्लॉक थोड़ा लॉजिक है, बट आफ्टर दैट थोड़ा रटना पड़ता है. इट्स अ मिक्स एंड मैच ऑफ बोथ. ठीक है, आई हैड अ रियली गुड टीचर इन ऑर्गेनिक एंड जेडी ली इज अ ग्रेट बुक. उन दोनों से कर सकते हो. ओके, दिस इज गुड. सो 79 अगर मोल सॉल्वेंट आ गया तुम्हारे पास, देन यू आर सॉर्टेड. 99% ऑफ योर वर्क इज डन. व्हाट इज द सॉल्वेंट? पानी दे दो ना, पानी तो होगा सॉल्वेंट, और क्या होगा, है ना? एक्वा सोल्यूशन दिया तो 79 इज दिस थिंग. सो आई विल वर्क बैकवर्ड्स. आई एम शेमलेस. वी विल वर्क बैकवर्ड्स. ओके, लेट अस टेक द बेसिस नाउ. दिस क्रेजी राइट? लेट्स टेक द बेसिस 80 मोल ऑफ सोल्यूशन. व्हाई, व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम? ले लो भाई, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? 80 मोल सोल्यूशन ले लो. 80 मोल में कितने हो गए? Now molality is what? This is simple. If I take basis 80 mole of solution, molality is what? 1 mole of solute divided by these many gram of solvent. We'll convert to kg. Don't worry. अभी मैं ऐसे लिख रहा हूँ. We'll convert to kg. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. kg में करने के लिए क्या करना है? This becomes 1400. Make it 1.4. It's okay. 1 by 1.4, which is approximately 0.7. हो गया, है ना? केमिस्ट्री या केमिकल? केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग में तो भाई सिर्फ फिजिक्स और मैथ्स है. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग हैज ओनली फिजिक्स एंड मैथ्स. दिस इज प्रीटी कूल, राइट? हाउ डू यू लाइक दिस सॉल्यूशन? वेरी एलिगेंट आई थॉट, नॉट बिकॉज आई मेड इट. आई लाइक द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन बहुत बढ़िया है बिकॉज आई वाज एबल टू सॉल्व इट without getting stuck into some weird trap. Okay, just writing this down in terms of fractions makes life so easy. Okay, just write it like this. Usually क्या होता है ना, हम लोग assume करते हैं, we assume that this is very very small and we neglect it, है ना? When compared, हम लोग बोलते हैं कि अरे moles of solute is very less, much smaller than क्या बोलते हैं mole of solvent. Well, let's ignore it. We do that a lot of time, but here that's a crime. Don't do that. ठीक है? Yeah, this is where I'm saying you can do this. अच्छा, bonding. हाँ, थोड़ी भारी हो जाती है bonding, but read from JDL, you'll be fine, or you can check out my videos well. This is okay, right? Answers 0.7. I understand we are towards the end of this pretty long session, 2 hours का session almost now, and patience is running thin. It's okay if अगर तुम लोग आंसर नहीं भी दे रहे हो तो that's absolutely fine, as long as you're understanding. You have any? This is cool, right? करने का तरीका में मजा आया? Is this okay? Is it okay? It's okay. Shall we move on to the next couple of questions? Last के 2-3 बचे, will be good. All right. अब उठ जाओ. This is very easy यार. कुछ नहीं करना इसमें. Equal masses of methane and oxygen are mixed in an empty container at 25 degrees Celsius. Fraction of total pressure exerted by oxygen is what? Very easy question directly from KTG बोल लो. If you are saying कि deleted syllabus है JEE में और NEET में, भाई KTG तो है. KTG is in your syllabus. If KTG is there, you have to do this. This is not hard at all. You can do this. Kinetic theory of gases, partial pressure, yes, absolutely, बिल्कुल सही. दोनों के मास सेम है तो फर्क क्या है? मोल्स अलग होंगे. मोल्स अलग क्यों होंगे? ऑक्सीजन है 32, मीथेन है 16, मतलब 1:2 हो गया ना मोल्स. तो मतलब अगर मोल्स 1:2 हो गया तो इट इज ईदर गोइंग टू बी 1:3 और 2:3. आंसर इज ईदर 1:2 और ये दोनों हो गया ना 1/2. 25 डिग्री क्या लिखा है? टेम्परेचर फर्क पड़ता है. व्हाट इज 273 क्यों आएगा? छोड़ो. It is either A or C, right? Which one is it going to be? देखो, ऑक्सीजन का मास ज्यादा है. सिंस ऑक्सीजन का मास ज्यादा है, उसके मोल्स कम हो जाएंगे. That's it. 1/3 बिल्कुल सही. विराट, सॉल्व करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है सवाल को. Want to solve it, we can go through the motion, right? Moles of CH4 is mass by 16, mass by 32. ठीक है. Then I write pressure of O2 is N of O2 divided by N of O2 plus NCH4 into total pressure. Then we write all of these things down. You get the same thing. But देखो, intuitively तुरंत तुम लोग figure out कर सकते हो कि answer is going to be 1/3, not yeah. Option B makes you take a step and like, wait, did I do something wrong? Did I mess something up? That's what you're like. For a second, you're like, ये क्या हो रहा है? Right? Exactly. Option B was weird, but makes you stop and think. इसलिए कभी कभी ऑप्शन नहीं देखनी चाहिए. This is one of those questions where you don't look at options before solving. Options before solving. After you solve, you can very very quickly get the answer. Solve मतलब थोड़ा सोच लो, उसके बाद options को देखो. Yeah man, my handwriting needs work before solving. I've seen that if I write properly, take my time to write, my handwriting is insanely good. But that same insanely good handwriting becomes like cockroaches watching. You see, this is me, and that's also me. You see that? You saw it live. Okay, anyway. Let's go to the next one. Array, very easy questions to wrap the day up with. The molar conductivities are given. What is the molar conductivity? NaNO3. I don't think you have to spend time on this one, right? What you got to do? You've got to add up Na plus and NO3 minus and subtract everything else. What is everything else? तीन ही चीजें दी हुई हैं तो कुछ ज्यादा देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो what is Na, ये वाला ऐड करना है, NO3 ये वाला ऐड करना है, ये वाला सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. That's it. So you add 128, you add 111 and you subtract 152. That's it. So this should be the answer. What is minus? What is minus? What are options C and D? Kohli? Hi? What are options C and D, guys? I don't get it. I'm just going with like a without solving thing. I think it should be B. C and D मैं समझा नहीं. Negative क्यों आएगा मुझे समझ में नहीं है उसको. Molar conductivity negative का मतलब, if it's a very high level thing, I don't know, but I don't know how that comes to be. But yeah, you get 87. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what the other options are. Should have changed them, but yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, the approximate time duration in hours to electroplate Electroplate 30 gram of calcium from molten calcium chloride using a current of 5 ampere कितना है? Mass equal to ZIT? Yes, Kavin bhai. According to a lot of sources, it is. मुझे भी थोड़ा doubt हो रहा है लाइफ में after seeing those options. But yeah, yeah. Yes, Kohli ji. Mass equal to ZIT. What is Z? 40 gram per mole divided by 2 because n factor हुआ है into Faraday's constant 96/500. I है 5. Time नहीं मालूम ना. Time भी तो figure out करना है. In hours. Let's do it in seconds and we'll convert to hours. ये सेकंड में है, hours में कर देंगे बाद में. 2 equivalent per mole because calcium है 40 and यहाँ पे 30 ग्राम होता है ये. So now you see everything else gets cancelled out, gram gets cancelled out, mole and all that equivalent is this is coulomb per equivalent, this gets cancelled out. Coulomb and time into ampere, that gets cancelled out. No, hold on. Coulomb and ampere, एक मिनट. Everything gets cancelled out. Coulomb is ampere into time, right? कुछ तो यहाँ पे दाल में काला है. इधर भी टाइम आना चाहिए ना? Oh yeah, sure. Don't cancel everything out. Q into T is equal to, sorry, Q is equal to I into T, right? So this is I into T. I cancel होगा, time हो जाएगा. ठीक है, cool. Just checking units. कुछ बचा ही नहीं after this. Okay. Don't worry, Virat, होता है. So once you do this, what do we do from here? Well, it's very doable. I don't think you got to do anything at all. Just cancel stuff out. ये बन गया 120 times. So what you've got here is 965 by 12. 12 into 8, 96 होता है ना. 12 8s are 96. 12 9s are 108 or something. ऐसा होता है ना. What is 12 into 9? Yeah, 108. हाँ, exactly. So 12 into 8 is 96. That's the answer. कमेंट राम सारे करेंगे. 40 हैं, 40 करेंगे. We'll do all of them. Yeah. रहमान 48 बोल रहे हैं. रहमान 48 कैसे हो यार? 8 होगा ना. थोड़ा ध्यान से कर देख एक बार, है ना? 8 हो गया. 8 राइट. आखिरी सवाल. कमिन राम पूछ रहे हैं कितने सवाल करेंगे आज. आखिरी सवाल पे हम लोग आ गए हैं. दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. या गिवन रिडक्शन पोटेंशियल्स, व्हिच इज द लीस्ट स्टेबल ऑक्साइड? सबसे कम स्टेबल कौन सा होगा? हाउ डू यू फिगर आउट स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ ऑक्साइड्स? Oh, I know. If you're going to form a charged species, then the oxidation potential should be negative, right? That's what we're trying to do. Does it sound confusing? Does it sound confusing to you? Or at least smallest, सबसे छोटा होना चाहिए oxidation potential. देखो, अगर ये nothing else is given here, so maybe practically there could be some other thing, inorganic chemistry, daily कुछ हो सकता. Let's ignore that for now. Let's assume this straightforward question है. Standard reduction potential दी है. From this data, how do I figure out कि कौन सा सबसे least stable oxide होगा? Let's form a charged species. Let's form a species that is oxidized, and उसका standard oxidation potential जो सबसे कम होगा, that is going to be the least stable, है ना? कविन राम उल्टा, MgO is very stable, magnesium very reactive. It's Ag that's going to be the problem. I see that Kavin Ram and Aviran have both fallen into the trap. Thanos is absolutely right. Ag2 is not stable. इसीलिए तो जो सिल्वर टार्निश हो जाता है उसको तुम साफ करवा सकते हो, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है ना? When you have silver, it gets tarnished, you can just clean it off. It's okay. But MgO बन गया खत्म. Yes, least SOP or maximum SRP. Exactly. Cool. Absolutely right. All right. 2 घंटा exactly as planned. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling about BITSAT? Are you giving BITSAT? I'm guessing you are, तभी तो session attend कर रहे हो. If not, then well, thanks for attending anyway. I hope you enjoyed the session. Share with your friends. And yeah, one life advice to you: even if you get stuff for free, please check if it is to your taste or not. I'm not going to explain any further why I said that, but there's something that I got for free which is sitting right next to me. And And really, I wish I would have seen what I was getting before getting it here. Anyway, it was a complimentary thing. Thank you so much for joining in on this wonderful Thursday evening. हम लोग मिलेंगे फिर से Saturday को on the JE channel. क्या करेंगे? Hey, did you see my shot today? I was asked you guys क्या करूँ मैं next? आप बताओ. I posted a shot. Tell me what to do next. JE channel पे. NEET channel पे I'll continue electrochem. All right. Rahman, you want to repeat the next question? Yeah. I have an idea about both of these things, Virat. Please stay away from them. Virat, let's talk to me on Telegram, Discord. Ask other people. मत करो इसको. अरे ये क्या इन शो बारे में? Thanos, you were supposed to give me the questions to do. क्या PYQs? मुझे सवाल तो I'll solve. I don't have a team as such. ठीक है? I'm a 1.5 person army. Not one because there is another person who's doing half this and something else. But तुम लोग मुझे थोड़ा crowdsource करना पड़ेगा. Who's asking for a solution? Rahman wants a repetition of the last question. Rahman, here is the idea, right? Reduction potential of all of these are given, but to form oxide, I need to reverse these reactions. You follow this? I have to reverse these reactions to make an oxide get formed. This needs to happen, this needs to happen, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. Okay, cool. Now, once I do that, once I reverse them, their signs will change. This becomes plus, 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 and plus. Okay? So out of these, the smallest number will be the least stable. That's it. Because delta G naught uska sabse kam hoga. Thermodynamics, stability. Okay? If that explanation you did not like that, this is the easiest way I thought about doing this. Yeah. If you are thinking you want to do it in terms of standard reduction potentials, the one that has the least negative standard reduction potential will be the least stable oxide. Okay. All right. Chalo. I'll see you all. Good night. So much. Thank you so much for joining in. If you want more of an explanation, you want to chat more, you have more doubts you want to discuss, come to Telegram, come to Discord. The links are in the description. They're also on the pinned comment, the first one. If you want to check out the awesome app, the BITSAT Aakash app, which has some crazy practice questions and very, very good animations on everything. You can download that from the second link as well. All right. I'll see you around. Bye. Good night. Have a good one. See you.